Hello and welcome to Opinions Movie Mystery Theatre, Mystery Movie Theatre, reverse that, scratch it. Mystery Movie Theatre. There we go. That's what I was on about. Right, guys. So here I am, as usual, Firefly Zero. I'm here with my wonderful co host, TJ. TJ?
Hello.
There he is. We're going to watch tonight a film that came out not very long ago. It came out in 2020. It's not got, I mean, I suppose like the cast isn't massively super famous. I mean, a couple are. Hilary Swank, Wayne
Emma
Duvall. Who we got?
Roberts.
Ethan Suplee looking svelte, I will
Is that
say.
the only Sunny guy?
No, Ethan Suplee is. Do you remember My Name Is Earl?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Randy.
Randy, correct. So he lost. I mean, if you
Yeah,
see him in film,
a ton.
he's svelte,
Well,
man.
the film to go and see him in, like I think at his biggest was probably Evolution with David
Yes.
Duchovny. He was
Yeah, yeah.
like he was huge in that, and the fact that when you look at him now, guy has put in some serious effort and work to
Yeah.
so good for him.
I know him from because I'm a big Kevin Smith fan. For those that don't know, I'm a big Kevin Smith fan. So Mallrats, when he was in Mallrats, he was the guy who. And will I see the sailboat? So I always know him from that. Anyway, digressing a little bit, we are of course watching The Hunt. It came out in 2020. It is rated 15 for those in the UK. It runs for approximately an hour and 30 minutes, or 90 minutes if you wish. It was directed by Craig Zobel. Writers were Nick Kurse and Damon Lindelof. Lindelof. If you ever watched, I think was it. Hold on, let me double check this before I get this wrong. Yep, known for Lost, the Watchmen TV show, The Leftovers. He is Star Trek Into Darkness, Prometheus. He was an executive producer.
Yeah, scratch that
Really,
one
really
off.
known. What? Sorry.
Scratch that one off. Just like, just get the old Sharpie out and be like,
That's it. I made a mistake. We all make mistakes.
eh.
Right, so just give you a brief on the storyline. Story is 12 strangers wake up in a clearing. They don't know who they are or how they got there. They don't know that they've been chosen for a specific purpose, the hunt. We will get further into this. This film only cost, let me quickly find it. There it is. Only cost £14 million budget, as an estimated. It grossed in US and Canada only 5.8 million. It was, I mean, its opening day got most of that. 5.3 million in its opening weekend, and wide world it only grossed 10 million. Now, obviously, in the world of streaming and everything, it's probably made that money back now. But I suppose you would class this as a flop. But obviously, me and TJ will tell you that it's a very good film, regardless
I,
of.
but I think there's a very good reason why it. So with this film, the thing that comes with this is that it had a release date, which was, I believe, September of 2019. It then was forcibly pushed back because of worldwide events, because of the
Yes,
subject matter that the film deals with. The film was pushed back to March, if I remember rightly, of 2020. And obviously, it got a. There was. They sometimes say no press is bad press, but sometimes there is bad press. And I think this got a lot of
yeah,
negative chatter around it, and a lot of people wanted this film banned, which you would assume is very much like, oh well, that's that. We if it's banned, we should all rush to see it because there's but
yeah,
also, and in conjunction with 2020 March is like COVID hitting,
yeah.
so the limitations of people going out
I
would have
think
probably
cinemas had
affected it
only
massively.
just opened again for like a couple of weekends around
Yeah,
2020
so
March.
I think it definitely
Like
would
March
have.
2020, they'd be fully shut.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. March 2020 is like when the things started raining, like things started
Yeah,
happening,
yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it? So, like, very few places would have been open for people to get. So it kind of was a whole amalgamation of shitstorm.
Yeah.
Like the
Also, I would argue that March isn't a great month to release a horror film either.
is it a horror
You know what
film
I mean?
though?
Oh well, I suppose it's more of a suspense thriller. Like
I would say yeah, it's more of a yeah. I would go with that. I wouldn't have put in there. Uh, you know,
IMDb label it as action horror thriller. I suppose horror comes from a couple of the deaths.
possibly. I
suppose
mean,
is where you would go with it.
maybe the tension of what's happening to them, like, you know, if you want to liken it to a predator type situation
Yeah.
without
Yeah.
the predator.
I could see that. Yeah, no, I could see
You know
that.
what I
could
mean
see
about
that.
the like it being a hunt and everything.
Well, I mean, we won't give too much away, but like obviously it starts and it's all quite weird. Like, and when you see people like things
Ball
go
gags.
wrong, yeah,
You're
yeah,
just like, what the fuck am I watching here?
exactly. What are we convinced into here? Anyway, before we
and
digress,
well,
sorry, go
and
on.
also the fact that the promotional material for this had a pig in it,
Yeah,
and then it opens up with ball
yeah,
gags. You're like,
yeah.
hang on, what have I
Oh, wait a
signed up
minute.
for it?
Have I gone the wrong movie? Right. So before we digress, TJ, how's your day been since I last spoke to you?
Day's been good. Weekend's been really good actually. The family are away, which has meant that I have spent a lot of time with my second family, which is my my community for streaming. I
Yeah.
streamed on Friday and Saturday. Actually, like
You played a bit of the hunt, didn't you? As I understand it.
I mixed it up like normally a DVD streamer, but I threw in. I played some Hunt Showdown. I played pew pew games
Yeah, you
all
did.
day today. Pretty much, I played some Hunt Showdown. I played some Apex. I played some Fortnite, and then played some Demonologist, which is jump scares, but I couldn't get on with. But no, had a
good,
lot
no
of fun.
good.
It was just like for those of you who love Phasmophobia, I kind of find Phasmophobia tedious, and it's very much along the similar lines. And yeah, I mean it was only £12 on Steam, so it's not like a terrible outlay, but it's one
It's a
of
nice
those
way
ones.
of him saying I'm refunding it.
I am genuinely torn as to whether or not like Steam has that wonderful 2-hour window. I'm just like, am I going to play it or do I? Like, it's £12. If I do keep it, it's not the end of the world. But other than take that out of it, yeah, it's been a really really good couple of days.
Did you play with people, TJ?
Yes. So I played with members of my community on pretty much everything, actually. Like Hunt and Fortnite, mate. Officially. Okay, so funny story for those of you who don't know. Jay's gonna laugh at this ending because Jay knows the story. I didn't. So the first time I ever played Fortnite, I'm 39 years old. I played for Fortnite for the first time about 2 months ago, and I won my first ever battle royale. And I was like, I started taking screenshots and sending it all over my Discord. And was like, I am the man. I just absolutely murked all these fools until people turned around and told me, "Oh, you do realize the first time you ever play Fortnite, it's a lobby full of bots, so you've just killed bots." And my ego got checked at the door. But so I was playing with a member of my community who is quite prevalent at playing Fortnite, and we were in her lobby, and we played 4 games, 1-3, and then come 7th and 8th respectively in the last game we played. So we absolutely rough-shotted it over people.
Yeah, you did. Did you play the building one or the?
No, it's no build because I want to shoot people. Like I build Lego in my spare time, not on my computer games.
It's fair. That's fair.
It's not tower defense game, ladies and gentlemen. It's shooting people in the face game.
Yeah, I'll be honest. When I saw the Attack on Titan stuff for Fortnite, I was like, man, I'm gonna have to get in on that. You'll
be happy to know I'm not sure the character names from Attack on Titan, but that's the person who killed me in the last game. Someone with that skin. Yeah.
Did they have a red scarf on?
Black hair.
Levy.
Hair. It was a man.
Yeah, it was Levy. I'll tell you straight, that was Levy.
And how's your weekend been, dude?
My weekend was I went to see some of the lads last night. So I had a good time chatting with them because I don't see him as much as I'd like to. So we had a couple of beers and a big chat. Then I had a big chat with you on the evening after that. Where we found something, the Soul Snatcher 3000. Which anyone?
Yeah. Maybe one day we'll tell you about that, but
maybe
not now.
Soul Snatcher 3000.
But
yeah. Anyway, so I did that. I played a little bit of Starters, and anyone who knows me knows that I'm a fool, and I've spent a lot of money on the video game, soon to be video game, may never be a video game.
Yeah, my £12 kind of seems like in comparison, it's just like pales, doesn't it?
Yes, it does a little bit. So I tried to play Star Citizen and failed miserably, not because of my reasoning, or normally anyone watches my stream, my PC will just die for some reason. The game died multiple times while I was doing things, and I'm getting tired, kids. Getting tired of that game not working. I'm not going to lie.
You've only got
I
about another 10
don't
years
believe.
to wait, so not
That's
long.
it.
So
That's
it's
it.
round the corner, mate. Round the
That's
corner.
it. When I'm 50, I might be in the alpha. Maybe. Maybe.
Oh, fucking hell. That's depressing as shit, isn't it?
Maybe. I won't hold my breath. Suffice to say, I shan't be giving Chris Roberts any more money towards his sham game.
Okay,
Right.
right. We have
for the money I've already spent.
We have this on record now on the 15th of April, 2023. I will not be spending any more money on Star Citizen. I give it 2 weeks.
I'm not buying any more shit.
2 weeks.
I won't be spending any money at all. Right, so I think that's caught up on how we are. Kiddies, I suppose we haven't said this yet, so as always, I hope you enjoy the content. I hope you'll give us a like. Maybe you'll follow us. Maybe you'll see us into our next couple of films. But this will be the third film that me and TJ cover. This will, of course, be The Hunt. So if TJ's ready, I suppose we'll get on with it. And
remember, there is a timestamp going on in the bottom of the screen. If you want to watch along with us, you can sync up with that. And so it doesn't seem like we're just rambling on like crazy lunatics.
That's it. So if I give you us a countdown, so it's 3, 2, 1, and showbiz. So who makes this film now that I'm trying to remember?
Who makes it?
It's Universal.
Universal, my friend.
So I mean, like it's got to have. I mean, like I know we said the budget, but it's got to have some money behind it.
Well, it depends what branch of Universal, right?
Yeah.
Because, like we said, even Universal makes B movies,
and they used to be known for making B movies, all the old horror movies.
It's Blumhouse, yes, of course.
There
you go. That's why you're going to get the horror trope, because it's a Blumhouse production.
Oh yes, Blumhouse.
So it's Jason. Is it Jason or Justin Blumhouse? Jason.
I think it's Jason Blumhouse. You know, when I was in Florida, there was a Blumhouse horror house. And it went through like so many of these things. I don't think Hunt was in there though.
It's not really what you'd class as horror though, is it?
No, not really. It's more, I'd say it's more suspense thriller with horror elements, really. Oh, right. So we're
ominous
we're
music.
In an office.
Ominous music to start.
Yeah, a lot of orchestral. Are you alone?
Text messages back and forth.
Someone's trying to hook up. Okay, tell us something in confidence, promise to keep it secret. Talking to someone called Ted. Oh, it's just a group chat, it appears. It's a big group chat.
Yeah, it is a group chat. Richard, Ted, Miranda.
All right, love. Here we go. Here goes.
Oh my god.
A turtle.
Oh, okay. It's what you would commonly have if you've got a weird friend who finds weird like gifs. He sent a gif of a tortoise having sex with a shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure
At least the hunt is coming up. Nothing better than going to the manor and slaughtering a dozen deplorables.
We promise not to talk about the manor on text. Viva la manor. Deleting this thread.
Oh.
Right, and that brings us to the name of this film, which is The Hunt. Oh, we're on a plane.
Are there snakes on there?
There he is, Glenn Howerton. Right, if you've ever watched It's Always Sunny, that is, of course, Dennis from It's Always Sunny.
So it's we can tell straight away it's a private jet.
Yeah, definitely a private jet.
Nice, spacious seats. And just the way he's speaking and asking the stewardess for like champagne and the kind of types of food. Arse. Yeah, it's a very much pompous prick kind of situation.
You can clearly see he is well up his own ring piece. So this is Glenn Howerton, as I said, from It's Always Sunny. So he's playing basically another Dennis, if you watch that TV show.
I've never... Oh, and here... Look, this is his flirt game.
Yeah.
He's giving her a history lesson. He's going to hope to
Gagoogity Herger Schmoigen.
Yeah.
Just plain old champagne.
Yeah, shut you down,
Disappointed.
mate. Shot you down.
Exactly. Trying to get into her pants.
Oh, she's overpouring. Oh, what's going on? What has she seen? What has she seen?
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. It
Oh,
appears someone
has woken up.
confusingly woken up.
One of them is awake.
Oh. Someone's in for it, though. They're loving it. They're loving it.
Oh. I mean, imagine waking up on you're just an average Joe and you wake up dribbling all over yourself in on a private jet. Like, Randy. The guy's name's Randy. Okay.
He's clearly still drugged.
So they're making Randy lie down on the middle of the aisle. He's a little bit panicky.
Yeah.
As you would be if you've just woken up in, like, a strange place. Oh,
Ooh.
he just stabbed him in the neck.
Damn.
He's a gusher. He's a gusher.
He's spurting all over the place, stabbed with a pen,
So
folks.
one of the passengers, one of the pompous pricks, has stabbed Randy in the neck with a biro, and literally it's like fountains.
Oh dear! Oh, he's got it. Oh shit!
Oh, Randy's fighting back.
Randy's not having it.
He's got a broken bottle. Oh,
Someone
but a
just picked up a
mysterious
shoe.
woman has picked up a nice long stiletto from the aisle as she creeps in behind Randy.
Is she creeping? Is that her?
Yeah, there she is.
Oh, here she comes. Here she comes.
Slowly but surely, the assassin enters. Boom!
Damn!
Stiletto
Ooh.
to the eyeball.
Right in the ocular cavity.
Oh, and then she pulls the stiletto out with an eyeball attached. Now I do believe that is probably not possible. But we'll let it go.
I mean, it definitely puts itself into the horror category, though, right? I mean,
Gore?
you don't see that in many thrillers.
And now they're pulling.
Well, Randy's having a bad day.
A very despondent Randy is the best way to put that.
Yeah. Maybe he'll come back. Who knows? Who knows whether you die from an stabbing in the eye with a stiletto?
Well, we've seen people lose eyes, so I think Randy,
He might come back and get a fashionable eye patch.
If you were to patch up the wound, stop the bleeding, rather than just put him in a cupboard and shut the door, he may well survive, but I don't have much hope.
Question.
He's still alive.
Randy's all right. Randy's okay. I mean...
Well, I mean, if that's your definition of okay, then, fucking hell.
Dude's still breathing. It's probably... all right.
Yeah,
he might be gone. He might be gone. Oh, hello.
And the camera pans to, young sleeping beauty Emma Roberts, fast asleep in the corner.
There she is. Nay. So, if you're the stewardess on that flight...
Yes.
Are you not asking, a million questions now?
Well... No, because as it was pointed out earlier, if you listen, Jay, the guy asked her how long she's been working for her. This doesn't seem like it's the first rodeo of anyone.
Yeah, but that's got to be one of the first times that someone's woke up midway through the flight and someone's...
Yeah, but I imagine she knows who the cargo is on the plane. So Emma Roberts has woken up with said ball gag in mouth.
Very Saw-esque, I guess.
Padlocked as well, so she can't exactly get it off that easy.
No, I mean... It's a concern. Oh. Hey, TJ, when's the last time you had a ball gag in your mouth? Well, there's another girl who appears to also have a ball gag in her mouth.
Just ignoring you there, Jay. Just ignoring you.
Another girl, Crystal, it appears, has got another ball gag in her mouth.
She's got a name tag called Crystal. Yeah. She's managed to pull the pin off of the back of... And now she's using a pin to cut hair. That's a trick I've never seen before.
It's different.
And she's got a leaf. Oh, look at this. She's making a compass, Jay. She's making a fucking compass.
Clever as fuck.
Hair, leaf, water, compass. A pin. So no, she wasn't cutting hair. She was static.
Yeah, static electricity.
She was using the pin to create static on the pin. Using the hair to create static on the pin. Putting it on the leaf.
She knows where North is now. She doesn't seem to be too phased by the whole ball gag, which I'll be honest.
Not her first rodeo either.
And I'd definitely be checking my arse.
And as we see a third member of the ball gag crew.
Yep. He's enjoying the ball gag.
He's just out for a fucking Sunday stroll, isn't he? Ball gag in my mouth, no worry about it.
Now, is none of them wondering why they've got jet lag? Why do I have jet lag? Why am I in a forest? What's going on?
Jet lag? Do you get jet lag if you've been drugged? If you've been drugged and slept the whole flight, is jet lag a thing?
I suppose it depends on where you are compared to where you were. Like, you know, if it gets dark, you might go, oh I'm not.
Oh, hello. Tired. So we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ball gaggers. And there's a box, an ominous box with a crowbar.
Right. Now, if there's a box with a crowbar and I've got a ball gag in my mouth, none of the situation seems like I should be doing anything.
Well, this guy doesn't seem to have any fear. It's just like, it's a box and a crowbar. Oh, that 1 and 1 equals 2, right? Yeah, cool. I'm just going to.
Here we go. There's the Jay. There's Jay going, whoa, dude, no. Don't be nuts.
The guy that looks like Santa Claus?
Yeah, that's it. Like, he's out of there. I'm like, screw this. I've seen how this goes. I've seen how this story plays out.
He's off. Everyone else is unsure. They're kind of taking some step back.
She's panicking.
Look at the redhead in the back. She's off skis.
He's like, right, if it's a bomb, I'm safe here, right?
Yeah,
if it's killer bees, we're all fucked. Oh, the suspense is killing people.
Oh, we got another one.
Oh, he's come out as well. No one asking the other one to remove the ball gag is.
So what?
No, all right.
Well, they're thingy, don't they? They're padlocked.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't know that. They can't see behind the red.
No, but they can feel a fucking padlock, you wally.
Oh, I don't know. I'd be able to break that. I'd take a pin. I'd have a go. Is he hoping there's a quad bike in there?
Probably a key to the ball gag, mate. And here he comes, Mr. Ham.
Oh,
it's a little pig.
There he is.
So once again, ball gag, pig. Scenario's getting a little bit more worrying by the second.
Oh, Piglet, do you happen to have any honey?
Oh, what else has he spotted?
Oh, hello.
He spotted something else. Something else in the box.
His attitude says that he wants it.
It's a dark box. Why would you go in there?
It's a dark box. Hoping for a weapon of some description.
Oh, he's putting his hand out. This is where the horror part comes in because we don't know what's going to snatch his hand off.
Rip it off.
And it is... Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay. He's pulled out a cachet of weapons.
This is fine.
Look at that. Samurai swords, AK-47s, fucking Glocks.
An M4 on there. Looks like there's
that geezer picked up some pace. Mate, that is some machetes.
I'd have my eye all over that M4. Maybe a pistol as well. Give myself a chance. Oh, there's another guy popped out.
He just come out of nowhere. Cautious. The thing is, if you wake up in a field with a ball gag in your mouth, even if there's another 10 other people with ball gags in their mouth, I would straight away be wondering which one of you fuckers put a ball gag on me. That's Randy! Yeah. Not Randy from the plane, Randy from My Name is Earl.
Is that Randy then?
Yeah, Randy.
Oh, hello.
There is a note. Oh, what's in there?
She's found
the key. She's got the key. She's got the... No.
I'd have said nothing. I'd have said nothing at all. I'd gone, these keys are mine. Gives a machine gun.
Mate, they've got ninja Death Stars.
There's some kunai on there as well. Like,
we could be some.
Right, what are they expecting?
We could start the new version of the Turtles with this cachet of weaponry. Yeah. There are sais. There's probably a katana on there.
Yeah. Well, there's definitely a katana on there. We saw that.
Yeah. I meant a bamboo shaft. Whatever you want to call the.
What is that called? A bow.
Bow, that's it, yeah.
Bow staff. Right. Now, if I wake up in the middle of a field, a load of other people with a ball gag, and then someone shows me a pig, and then a cachet of weapons.
Bearing in mind a pig wearing an outfit.
Yes, true. and I've already seen the film Saw, I'm like, okay, this doesn't bode well. This is either a battle royale situation. Oh,
Oh,
shit!
we got some sniper action. Someone's taking pot shots at our former ball gagged people. Oh, Emma Roberts is dead. Emma Roberts.
Oh, damn! Her head got straight blown off. Looked like she was going to be the star of the show, and she really was.
We said last week there aren't many films that do it, that make that believe that the lead actress or actor is going to survive. And no, they don't. They fucking die first.
I mean, I'll be honest. She was poorly hidden behind that box, if I'm fair.
Whoa! Here goes Rambo.
Oh, he doesn't care. He's
Right. Give me a definition of stupid. Running across an open field with 2 machine guns in your hand, shooting at something you can't fucking see that is firing back at you.
Yeah.
And expecting the outcome to not be death.
This is the only one who's got sense. He's like, okay, they're just continually firing sniper rifles.
Well, to be fair...
Oh, he's got commando face, though.
Oh, wow, look at this trap. A woman has fallen into a trap. And it's a medieval spike trap. I think you're fucked.
You are not going to
So you're kind of in a catch-22, aren't you? Because you've got to move, because the box that you're hiding behind is literally pallet wood. So bullets are going to rip that to shreds.
Ooh. No. PJ, if I'm ever in that situation, just put a bullet in my head, please.
I'll leave you, mate.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Right. No, right. I wouldn't pull you off the spikes. I would leave you there, because they're going to have to deal with you. They're going to have to come. They're going to want to...
Oh, cunt.
And if he'd have just left her, he wouldn't now be dead himself.
Exactly.
Landmines, people, landmines.
Exactly. All I'm saying is,
And she's back in the hole!
Oh, mate, that's rough.
Don't try and pull a person out when she's got no fucking legs, you dickhead.
Yep, exactly what I'm doing.
Whoa, she called him a snowflake. I love it.
You fucking snowflake. With that 90s hairstyle, he deserved to have died.
He's in quite a lot, I don't know his name, but he's in quite a lot of stuff.
He's familiar. He's super familiar. Who is he? Hold on, kids.
He's in Suicide Squad. He's the main...
Ike Barina Holtz.
He's the main jailer. When Will Smith played Deadshot, he's like the head... Not the warden, but, the head jailer geezer.
Griggs. His name is Griggs in Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Who then, I do believe, works for Mr. J, doesn't he? Like, Mr. J's like, you're going to work for me or I'm going to, fuck you up. And he helps get Harley Quinn out.
Yes, that's right. Some of the names on here, by the way, are absolutely fantastic. So, Emma Roberts' character, what do you reckon her name was? In this
Eliza.
No, Yoga Pants.
Well, to be fair, actually, we don't know their names. So, what was the woman who got blown in half? Spike. What was her name?
What was her name? Dead Sexy?
Dead Sexy.
Put down as Dead Sexy?
Mate, there's arrows being shot at you. Don't fucking stop to smell the roses. What is this Avatar shit? Fucking hell, bow and arrows is now Avatar. That's fucking amazing.
I love that he's just firing at the forest now.
That's what I mean. It's literally just like... You got 2 hopes, mate, and Bob is one of them.
Oh. I'll do it, kids. That 3rd arrow did it.
In the neck.
To be honest, I'd have been dead after the 1st arrow. That didn't look like it was nice.
Oh, and now they... Right, look at that. The pin is still in the grenade. The pin is still in the fucking grenade. Oh, if you're him, you pull the fucking pin yourself when they get... Oh, wow, they doubled up.
Shit.
They doubled up.
Well, we didn't see it, kids, but he is most definitely dead now.
Yeah.
They're found a gas station.
Is that Ma and Pa's gas station?
It's Ma and Pops.
Ma and Pops.
Seek and find. Ma and Pops seek and find, I think it said. hello.
Oh, we've got an old couple behind the counter. They look very startled that 3 people have entered.
She's familiar as well, isn't she? Sarah Connor's mom.
From what, the series?
No. So it's Amy Madigan. Mom. Was she? She's in Field of Dreams, Uncle Buck, Streets of Fire.
Oh, I tell you what I know her from. She's on the ranch, isn't she?
That might be right. That might be what it is.
She's in the ranch with Ashton Kutcher and Sam.
I don't know if she was in Terminator 2. I get the feeling she was in Terminator 2.
Oh, hang on. So you mean John Connor's mum?
Yeah, well, adopted mom.
Yeah, well, one who knifes through the. No, it's not her. It's not her.
Is it not her?
No.
Okay.
The one who's
That's
like,
who I thought it was.
Mum, why's Wolfie barking? Oh, Wolfie's okay. And it's the dog's name's not Wolfie.
Yeah. Your foster parents are dead.
Yeah, it's just so cold. Manor Gate. There's that name again. The Manor. Yeah.
She looks serious.
So we've worked out that this guy's from Staten Island, but they've been told they're in Arkansas, which is very Republican country, people. State, even.
Yep. Staten Island is his character's name. And one's from Orlando.
Yeah. He's got it nailed on, this guy. Yep.
Oh shit. See now, wouldn't you be suspect about that?
Yeah, so the police apparently the police on the phone just turned around to him and said, well, can we trace the call? And he's like, oh, the police are like, yeah, that's a good idea. We'll do that.
Yeah.
It's like, wouldn't you already know this as part of your procedure?
Yeah.
Right, we're definitely seeing a pattern here. What type of people have been taken?
That's it. Well, no.
Oh, I love it. And mate, I'm waiting for your mum smells.
Yeah. Your mum smells.
Oh, one of the people is starting to eat some what is it they eat? That's Twinkies. It's not a Twinkie, it's a powdered donut, but like a Twinkie.
Yeah, powdered donut.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
So Ma and Pa have just put gas masks on and launched a fucking gas. Whoa!
Oh damn!
Pa just double barrel shotgun that fool.
Yeah. Staten Island is down, folks. Staten Island is down. Jesus Christ,
Staten
he got
Island
the full weight.
Was running towards a double-barreled shotgun. He is brown bread.
It's just waving more gas into his face. I'm going to hell.
Wow.
Yes, very political.
To add insult to it, so what happened was the old timer Pa just turned around to one of the ones that was dying and turned around and said that made reference to tweets that the one guy who was dying on the floor, Orlando, had made about climate change not being real. So we're starting to get a feel for the story that these people that have been taken have specific views and might constitute a specific type of person.
Which is why this film was probably seen as a little controversial during its time. Because there was a lot going on in the world when this came out that a lot of people didn't like.
And some people cannot separate art from real life.
Yes.
From,
Unfortunately, that welcome is to the internet age.
Yes.
But we've talked enough about that, folks. Just check out our last week's podcast and you'll hear all our thoughts and views. Right, so Ma and Pa seem to be hiding the bodies now. Oh,
They're
she's
doing
saying
it. They're
something.
doing a good clean-up job. Obviously, waiting for if anyone else possibly comes in because they need to keep up appearances.
Okay, so she's concerned that he's married.
May have children.
Oh, no, he's talking about twitting again. Oh, okay, now he's talking about, now it's a race thing. So this is very much a big
NPR.
discussion
Wow.
about, yeah. So this is very much white people saying that this person probably ancestors probably oppressed black people, and that's his reason for murdering him.
Oh. To know that, they've got to have cameras on the view
Yeah.
of them as well.
So it appears that our captives. It appears that our captives.
So these are obviously a real couple. Yeah,
Yeah.
these are real husband and wife.
But their beliefs are obviously in the controller's beliefs as well.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs is one of the terms that I would use.
That's one of them, definitely. You see, this is okay. So this is potentially our superstar. Would you say our heroine?
Our lead.
Yes.
Now she had the name tag Crystal. Whether or not that's her name, we do not know. But she's very cautious. She didn't partake in going for the weaponry. She worked out north and went on her own fucking merry way. And this is the first time we're seeing her since the bloodbath.
First time we're hearing her speak as well, I think.
She got the ball gag off, and we don't know how.
Did she maybe find the key?
Well, no, because the key. Well, no, because she left. She's asked for some cigarettes.
Yeah.
She's not really showing any signs of like being concerned, which is freaking out.
Yeah. Oh, she's got some money.
Money in her boot.
So she's asking what state it is, and they seem perplexed.
They are very perplexed because this is not the normal. If you've just woken up with a ball gag, to just walk in and ask for some cigarettes and be cool as a cucumber is probably not what you'd be expecting.
Now she's going to question the change, it looks like.
Oh,
shit.
Slam Mars face into the counter, jumps over, pulls out the double barrel, shoots Pa in the chest. Boom, that's how you make an entrance. Whoa! Bitch!
Turns out that cigarettes in Arkansas, kids, only cost $6. That's how she knew that this was bullshit.
Now, just imagine.
Just imagine she's willing to kill two people.
This was the random fucking petrol station that decided to not, like, to just not conform. And she just fucked their shit up. She goes into the employees' only room, finds the 3 bodies on the floor, which will confirm her suspicions that something might not be quite right here.
Right, kids, so let me tell you something. If cigarettes cost more $4, I would not advise jumping over the counter, kicking the shit out of people, and taking the shotgun and killing them both. I don't know whether you should roll the dice on that. It works out sometimes.
I'll be honest,
obviously.
Though. I'll be honest. If I get charged any more for a fucking tin of baked beans, I might actually have to take matters into my own fucking hands. It seems like jumping over the counter and opening a can of whoop ass might actually be par for the course.
Right. Now, if they've set up this game, which it clearly is, are you going to allow that car to be drivable? She's looking at a pickup, guys.
Oh, no. She's noticed something. It's an Arkansas license plate. Everything seems to be... Oh, no, she's noticed. It's a stick-on.
Oh, she's in...
that is a Croatian flag, my friends. I think...
Is that Croatia?
Well, red and white squares is the football shirt of Croatia.
I like the deductive
red
logic.
and white check. So, yeah, we'll go with Croatia. Oh, tripwire on the door handle. This is not your average climate change denier. I'm telling you that much. She got some skills. How quickly she leapt over that desk. She knew a thing or two. So, yeah, the door handle of the truck is wide to what looks like 2 blocks of C4. Now, 1 block would have probably sufficed, but 2 blocks is, as we've understood, these people are happy with the overkill.
Yep. It just guarantees death, I suppose.
And the fact it's next to a fucking
oil tanker.
That's petrol.
Petrol tanker? Petrol tanker.
Yeah.
Right, so she found a radio, or we just... Oh, yeah,
no,
found a radio.
The radio would have been in the store, wouldn't it? It would have been how they communicated.
So it looks like the hunters are now confused because they know they've killed some, but now the hunt really starts, I guess.
Oh, out come the drones.
Okay,
you need drones on a good hunt.
So this is glamping, or glamp hunting at its best.
Whoa!
Oh,
someone has shot down. Someone shot down the drone. No, she's got a double barrel shotgun, and that was definitely a machine gun. It definitely sounds like there is like the upper echelon of this group. It actually is a little bit more intelligent than the rest of them. And Randy, our
you saw the sailboat this time,
muscular hunk of a man now from My Name Is Earl. Don't go near the truck.
Nothing but respect
Randy,
for that man for losing the amount of weight he lost.
Randy, don't do that.
Hey, Randy.
She's so dry. It's brilliant. I love it.
She's southern, isn't she?
It's almost like, she wakes up every day potentially expecting this to happen.
That's it. She was always ready for this fight. Oh, she's ready for warfare. Are you joking? She's got to be military.
No, man. No. Prepper. I'm telling you now, prepper.
Yeah. Pretty hot for a prepper, I'm going to lie. Pretty hot.
I know.
You remember.
I've been racking my brain since it started trying to think what she's in. She is in Elementary with which is the like when they redid Sherlock Holmes with Johnny Lee Miller and Lucy Liu. She plays like, I don't know if she's autistic or she's got like she's on the spectrum. She's like a genius, like computer programmer, but she's like on the spectrum. She's got like a I don't know what it is. She's got like something, and her and Johnny Lee Miller Sherlock like really hit it off. Like really hit it off.
Yeah. Betty Gilpin is the actress.
That's what she's in. That's what I remember her being in. It's just clicked.
I mean, she's definitely got it all on.
Oh, she's got to go for a wee. She has no cares, hairs, or graces about pulling down her trousers in front of our good old Randy and going for a wee.
Shut the fuck up, Gary. Oh.
They're walking along a train track, and
at least it was a number 1 and not a number 2.
She might actually, to do that, she may be military,
Yeah.
Especially Yeah, she may well have. I think it might be a mix of both, military and prepper.
She's definitely prepared for this situation.
So they're trying to jump on a cargo train. There is an open, of course, there's an open section of the train.
I mean, there would be, wouldn't there? Why wouldn't there be?
Randy, come on, Randy. You haven't worked this hard to not be able to get on that train, my man.
Come on, mate. You can lift that. Should be able to bench press this train.
She had a second there where she was questioning whether or not to just dump him.
That's exactly what I thought. I was like, is she willing to just let him go?
I wonder for her, is he going to slow her down? That's the question mark.
I don't know, man. He's been working out in the gym.
She doesn't know this, does she? She didn't watch season 4 of My Name Is Earl.
Anything, you should be praising him. So it looked like you've lost a lot of weight, man. You've put the work in, put the time in, the effort. You made that train. Probably could have done it without me. I'd be building him up.
Right, so they're hearing noises from this train car. Also, if we noticed a lot of foreign language on foreign writing on these.
Holy shit!
Well, we seem like we've got some immigrants on the, like trying to. Oh, crisis actors. Are they illegals or are they crisis actors? See? Randy.
Randy. There's a reason you're here, Randy. Oh, okay. So now he's showing his true colors about immigration.
Oh, what? You've got...
She's going to stop him. Oh, okay.
I don't think she would have stopped him, you know?
I don't know. She kept looking at that gun as if she was going to stop that.
I think she's torn as to, like, she's thinking about self-preservation. I don't think she really cares too much about anyone else. So it's just like, is this going to affect me in a negative way?
Ooh,
and that's how she looks at it. So we have dogs. The military have pulled over the train. We've got sniffer dogs.
How they didn't see her then was just unreal.
Like,
she put half her face out. And again.
So they're having to give up their guns because they know they can't get out of this situation. They've got to just get off the train. The military are there with dogs, with guns. Now, it's an interesting... Now, the badge on the military uniform is just 2 stars. Never seen that before.
No. I don't know what that is. Then again, if they're in a foreign country, who knows? Of course, guys, if you do leave a cargo train side open, they are going to question why the side of the train is open.
Randy not listening to the guards and he's just going to chat to the captain.
Oh, I'm an American.
And that means a lot in this foreign country. Oh, he's a podcaster. Oh, look us.
He's like us. He's got a podcast and a beard. Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck. And he's a middle-aged man.
Oh, no. And white. Fuck.
I mean, like, I don't know about you, but I'm not balding, so it's all, you know.
No, cool. I'm good. I wear this hat just because I'm ginger. Maybe I should be bald. I don't know.
You try. The hat keeps your soul from escaping, yes?
That's it. Well, it keeps the souls of those that I've taken from escaping, TJ. Okay, so he's still thinking it's all fake.
Wait for it, though. Wait for it, Jay.
Yep.
He is fake. He is a crisis actor.
Oh, he's a son of a bitch.
So the main guy from the immigrants is actually a plant. The rest of the immigrants are immigrants. But the other guy is a fucking plant. Look at that. He's got grenades in his bag. Randy's going to make him eat it.
Randy's got a grenade. Oh, he's not forgetting about the pin.
Sayonara sugar tits. That's amazing.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, I'd be so terrified.
Why would you run
put
back?
a live grenade down his trousers.
It's got the longest. It's got the longest fuse. Oh, he's done for.
Oh damn!
Right, I don't mean to be funny or nothing. Right, like I put my hand down my trousers quite a lot of times.
Yeah, I can find things.
Yeah, I can find things. Like
you say, he had the longest grenade fuse ever and still didn't find it. Like maybe he's got a big pair of balls and he kept grabbing each one. Who knows? Like no. Oh, where is it?
Okay, so we're at a United Relief Network. Looks like a refugee camp, loads of tents. The military obviously pulling in immigrants who are on the trains.
So wherever they are, they're definitely in a third world country. And they must have planned for this, right? Because they put a plant on the train. So whoever's doing this...
No, because he said the military is real.
Yeah.
They weren't supposed to stop the train, so no. This is all off script. What the fuck is it? Why is it? Are they what? Red eggs? What the fuck's a red egg? I've never seen a red egg before. A red pickled egg. It's a red pickled egg.
Okay. Is that? I guess it's real.
So they're questioning.
Yeah. Europe?
Bosnia!
Oh, okay.
I was close, mate. I was close. Croatia! Boom! No, my geography.
Well done, dude.
I know my geography. So they have just confirmed that they are in Croatia. They're eggs, mate. They're eggs. I don't understand why they're red, though.
Eggs don't crunch. That just crunched. You sure it's like a beetroot?
No, look at it. Look.
It's a radish? That's a radish.
Do you see the size of it, mate? The fucking egg look at the size of them in that tin. They're not the size of his fist.
That's a pickled radish. I don't know why you'd eat them.
A pickled radish? I've never fucking heard of one. Right, Google. Hang on.
Right, we're going to find out where the pickled radish is. Or
hang on. Red eggs, Croatia.
I'm looking at pickled radish.
During Easter in Croatia, eggs are painted with bright colours to be given as gifts. Oh, that's fucking Easter, you bastards!
Right. Easy pickled radishes. Red. In a big tub.
Shut up.
Look it up. Telling you. Easy eating pickled radishes.
No way.
Croatia.
Pickled eggs, Croatia. Oh, mate, I've got the fucking jar. I've got the actual jar. Hannah's pickled eggs. They're red.
These radishes are red.
No.
But when he bit into the red, there's white as well.
The jar that he's got. Oh, if we could rewind the movie, we're going to go after the game. We will come back to this. He was eating Hannah's pickled eggs, and they are red. They're in a jar. I'm looking at them now.
I got to look at them.
Hannah's pickled eggs. The Hunt. See how they're red?
Hold on. Oh, yeah. That is crazy.
I'm telling you, that's what he was eating.
They actually crunch, then? Pickled eggs that crunch?
I don't know what's in them.
I can't buy them, dude. They're out of stock.
Mate, they do different colours. There's like...
There's pickled sushi you can buy as well.
Oh, mate.
Oh, man, yeah. Like, there's a pick and they've bit into it and, like, most of the eggs red and a big yellow thing.
Yeah.
Well, we've gone off the film entirely.
Fucking pickled egg detour. Okay, so it looks like an embassy member has come to pick them up because they are Americans, and we're joined with another American, who the Santa Claus American, the one who Jay said he was very much like.
Yeah. He was the sensible one. He was like, fuck that, I'm not going near that box.
That looks like an old school Jag.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
With American flags on the front. And now they've explained to the embassy guy about the petrol station. She just constantly looks like she's disbelieving.
Yeah, yeah. She's like untrusting of everything and everyone.
She sits there, takes it in, and deciphers it all in her mind.
Yeah. She's working out, whereas like military Air Force man Jay behind him.
That guy never served. Like
his name's Don.
Don.
Yeah, his name in this is Don. Or Wayne Duval is the actor.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, he sounds like he's trying to make them think, why are we here?
Oh, look at that.
Oh. Oh, shit.
That's quality. So, Crystal has kicked the... Oh, it was a Merc, an old school Merc. She's kicked out the embassy man after he was questioning it, and now she's going to run him over. Oh, she ran over his head. She didn't just run him over. She literally squished his head. What's she getting out of the car for? To make sure?
Check his pockets.
Check his pockets. Yeah, okay, clever. Guns?
Oh, there we are.
Yeah, I don't think embassy members carry guns, do they? Wait for it. No. Open the boot. What's going to be in there? Light and shovels. I'm telling you now, light and shovels.
Because... No.
Is it? Oh, no, Randy's dead with a fucking knife in his head.
Randy is dead. That's Gary. He's dead.
Gary, Randy, doesn't matter. Same thing.
No, Randy's same.
Bribe money. Quality. Look at all the dollar in there.
Euros as well, kids. Oh, okay. They've got a map. Little resort map.
Oh, hang on. So there was 11 in total. We're working out how many are left?
Yeah.
Oh, we're down to 2. We're down to Crystal and Don.
Oh, they're assuming it's down to 2. I mean, we don't know.
No, this is what he's worked out. He said there was 11. He's counted how many died in the field. He's talking about Randy.
That's the question. For those that aren't watching along, she said it depends whether they're idiots pretending to be smart or smart people pretending to be idiots about why they would leave.
As I said earlier, I think
laughable map.
Top of the tree, brains. Rest of them down, bumbling idiots.
Yeah, there for the thrill ride.
Who feel that they probably have some divine right to be in this position, as we've been told they are the elite.
Okay, so she's explaining now Jack Rabbit's a real dick. He brags all the time.
It's the tortoise and the hare, mate.
Yeah, tortoise and hare story. So she's explaining that the rabbit always wins.
It's the most she's spoken in the whole fucking film.
It really is.
He's loving this story.
How he's never heard this Aesop's Fable, I don't know.
So the rabbit stops and takes a nap because he too much wants to gloat.
Yeah.
He overslept. Like we all do. Like we all do when we stop for a nap. So yeah, the turtle beats the hare because the hare was
Yeah.
too much of a tit.
Okay.
This is the
Now the
after story that we've
story.
never heard before.
Yeah.
Box Turtle's just having dinner with his family, gloating that he beat the hare. And the moral of the story is, yeah, you can overcome anything, apart from the fucking the rabbit who's pissed.
He's furious.
The jackrabbit's got a hammer. And he's going to make turtle soup.
Oh, damn. So he's killed Mama Soup?
Mama Turtle.
Oh.
Oh.
Right, the rabbit eats the turtle's dinner. Every bit. Messed up.
What is she reaching? Something. She's reaching back for the knife.
Getting the knife.
She's pulled the knife out of her hand. Now he looks perplexed. Yeah, my mama told me that when I was 4 years old. Oh, here comes Piggy.
Oh, hello, Piglet.
Okay.
I suppose there would be a point in that day where if I saw a pig wearing a shirt, I'd be like...
You'd have to question it. So
PJ, you see that pig, don't you?
We're back at the field where it all started, and there's also the what are they called? What are they called? The hunting, the hide. Is it the hide? Yeah, I think
is that what they call themselves?
No.
You mean where they're in? Yeah. Oh yeah, they're in a hide. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're in a hide. A group of what looks to be maybe six of the elites, just chatting shit.
So now they're talking about Glenn Howerton's talking about AIDS. Okay, so they're showing that they're a little. They hate each other.
Dickheads is what I'm saying. Dickheads. But they're like posh hating each other, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, my Bugatti's faster than your Bugatti, kind of bullshit, right?
You went with yellow when red was £300,000 more. Like, that kind of nonsense.
He looks like a fucking Bond villain. This geezer,
he's got a Bond villain-esque.
He's got bald head, fucking Harry Potter glasses, and a fucking button up right to the top, like a camo top. He's a fucking Bond villain. Look at it. He's like fucking Dr. No, mate. He's literally wearing Dr. No's outfit if Dr. No fancied khaki over grey.
So there's one guy who looks military.
He is. He's a proper military guy. He's obviously there as the expert,
trainer, I suppose.
Like the liaison, you know, to teach these fucking idiots how to murder people.
Yeah. Because obviously these aristocrats wouldn't have been brought up killing people.
Well, no, the silver spoon in their mouth doesn't come with instructions to an AK-47.
No. But they can afford to buy one.
Yeah. Okay, so our Always Sunny character has left the hide. He has his head torch on. He looks like he's going for a little tinkle.
Yep. This is Richard in the TV show. His name's Richard. His film, sorry. It's Glenn Howerton from It's Always Sunny. Going for a whiz.
And there's the man with the piggy. Oh, he's...
Oh, damn.
Okay. Well, he's leaking, just not out of the end he was hoping to be leaking from, as he's had his throat cut.
You've done it millions of times in video games, kids. Someone happens to be taking an Oculus piss, and suddenly you've slit his throat.
Yep. It's a Tenchu stealth assassin standard
distracted
murder.
by a man with a pig, which I don't know whether anyone's taking a piss.
I don't actually remember that from many games, but...
No. Okay,
yeah, this guy's definitely military. He's definitely legit. He's ordering them, like, to take up their positions, like we practiced.
Yeah. Just in case this occurs.
2 hands on the gun, handle and hilt. I'm waiting for the 2 shots, 1 to the head, 1 to the chest.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Don't shush me in a situation where people have got guns against you.
Oh, there's something. Dr. No, or Bond villain, whatever we want to call him. He's looking rather scared at the moment.
I bet he wished he kept one of them grenades now. Throw that in there. See you later, kiddies.
These are real bumbling idiots. Like, this military geezer better be getting paid a fuck ton of money. Because I would not be banking on any of them saying, oh, they throw the pig down the chute. Oh, they fucking shooting the pig.
Don't kill the pig.
No, it's a massacre. Look at them, the fucking idiots. It took 4 of them to shoot a pig. And the pig's name's Orwell. Well, it's called a shoot. They got thrown down. Oh, but she did. Fuck yeah. So Crystal crept down the distraction of Orwell the pig, worked a treat. Oh, she shot Dr. No in the arse.
She is dropping fools.
Yeah, military. Yeah, I'm going prepper dad, but she was in the military.
Yeah.
Oh, the fact that she completely fucked up the military dude.
She took that military dude out in seconds. Uh-oh, there's the bow and arrow guy again.
Girl. Oh, nice. That little slide across the floor and then arrow into the appendix.
I mean, she knew exactly what she was doing as well.
Oh, commando roll. Nut shot. Butt to the face. Oh, clever. But there's one in the chamber, dickhead.
Still one in the round. Uh-oh.
See, that just goes to show that you don't understand about guns, not knowing that a round is chambered. You think pulling the magazine, it's a magazine, not a clip, ladies and gentlemen. You think pulling that out is all you need? No.
Oh, no, he's not going away.
So Dr. No gets finished off with a sniper shot. Oh, military guy isn't dead. But he has
back for some more.
Oh, but she's fucking him up.
She loves that double kick.
Oh, she's got a pipe now, lead pipe.
Lead pipe in the bunker.
Oh.
Begging.
Oh, she babe roofed him, mate. She babe fucking roofed him.
Mate, she was fucking not fucking around.
Did you see the little lift up of the leg as she followed through? Mate.
I'd have shut up if I was you, woman.
No, wiggle it around a little bit first. Wiggle that arrow around a little bit first, just to cause maximum pain.
Make sure she knows.
And Santa Claus has just come in now, like... this guy's such a doofus, it's hilarious. She's so dry, it's great.
I know. So she's telling Don, the military guy, if there's anything she'd want to ask because... Okay. Oh, okay.
Wow, Why are you doing this? Because Jesus told us to. Fucking hell. Nice answer.
Oh,
equal opportunity.
Should you be afforded mercy just because you're a girl? No, bang. Not even a thought about it, just shot. Oh, it looks like they figured out there may not be only this group. Okay, is Don a plant? Oh, she's playing them. So the one on the radio is making them think.
Look at them eyes. Don't fuck with them eyes.
No, he didn't drop the gun.
He didn't drop the gun.
He dropped him.
Wait for it.
Mm.
Oh, so the voice at the end of the radio is saying, "You better come and get me."
Yeah. Looks like a challenge has been issued, folks. And looks like Crystal isn't afraid to answer.
No,
Oh, hold on.
army
Military
guy
guy's still
is
going.
not a military guy, not dead. A consultant. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah. Not very well. Ha!
We're gonna find out. Not enough. How much they pay? Nothing.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go and kill her. So she's imposed that she's crazy?
Yeah.
Oh, she works at a car rental company? So I would arguably say that she was a prepper, but a psycho, and has always wanted to kill. And essentially, them capturing her is like letting the leash off a bulldog
Maybe.
that hasn't eaten in 3 days. So unfortunately, she was happy to. Oh,
She's got skills. She's been training for 8 months. This woman, hang on, wait.
hey?
Oh no, she is
Ah,
military. No, then.
no. Yeah, yeah. You
National
are in
Guard.
the shit
Is
now.
National Guard like our version of a TA?
No, National Guard's more.
Or is it just home soil only?
It's home soil. It's a lot of standing around, no seeing action.
So it's who they
Like,
call in if shit hits the fan, right? Call in the National
yeah,
Guard. It's the boots on the ground in the home turf.
yeah. It's home defense
Yeah,
basically, but
gotcha.
obviously
Okay, hang on.
they
So
don't
this
see
is
action.
so we're now doing a flashback from a good
Yeah,
few months ago. Our what we believe to be the voice behind the microphone. He's been called into an office,
that's
just
it.
sitting down in front of two interesting looking characters, male, female, maybe her superiors.
It is the ever beautiful Hilary Swank, I do believe.
It is, yeah. So she's the
Okay.
CEO of this company. Okay, they're talking about a subordinate under them who are sending
Dick pics.
stuff about the president, sending dick pics to people. Okay, so what they're saying is America isn't a country, it's a business.
It's a business. Oh, okay, is this the text conversation
That
we
we
spoke?
saw right at the start, sorry.
Yep.
Some fucker didn't delete that text thread.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
okay, so they're questioning Hilary Swank whether she's the
Mhm.
head of this organisation that hunts people for sport. She's laughing it off, as you would do, of
Yeah.
course.
It's a bit funny.
Conspiracy websites,
Right.
Reddit. Oh, who fucking takes
No
notice
one
of
reads
Reddit?
Reddit. House.
That's nice. So we're starting to open a real wide
Yeah.
grasp of like they feel like they're cleansing
Yeah.
the far right.
Yeah.
Wow, isn't it amazing? If you're the CEO of the company, but yet you can be ousted by the board of directors, even if
Oh,
you
yeah.
own the company. I always remember that in like Batman. It's like Bruce Wayne is like, it's my company. Well, no, the board of directors can pretty much sell it from under your
Yeah.
fucking nose.
They can. They can take it from right underneath you because it's 8 versus 1 or whatever the ratio is.
So they're
So
literally
because
getting rid of the CEO from her own company because of a text message thread and
mentioning that you may be
conspiracy
hunting. Yeah.
and
So be careful what
conspiracy
you
theories.
conspiracy wise about kids. Oh, she's angry.
And then
Oh,
8 months
okay.
ago,
Now they're finding their victims, it appears.
oh, do you think that? Oh, so we've got Big Game Shane who killed a
Yeah,
rhino.
he's in. There's Ma and Pa.
Oh, do you know
Managade.
what? I've right. So they've just turned around and said. So they actually the Managate became real because of the
Yeah.
firing of the CEO and these people who spoke about the manor. So the manor wasn't real; it was just a joke
Yeah.
that they turned real.
Yeah, they've done it real
After
because fuck it.
why not? People believe it's real. Let's make it fucking real. Croatia.
Yeah. Oh, she just wants to know she's got to kill.
So this is their first ever.
Yeah. So that's why they shot them as soon
Oh,
as they got
hang
the
on, hang on.
guns. Oh, go, here's Crystal. Oh shit. She does
So
not
we've
like
seen a
her.
picture of Crystal,
Snowball.
and back to now.
They've gone over to a house, which must be the aforementioned manor. No. The answer should be no.
So there's a C4 charge under the gate, and she said, "Put your gun in the mailbox. I'll open the
Yeah.
gate, let you in."
She wants a 1v1, it appears. Looks like Athena's been waiting for this.
Into the mailbox, she emptied. She released the magazine.
Yep, put the clip and the gun into the mailbox.
It's not a clip, Jay. It's a magazine.
Clip's what a civvy puts in her hair. It's a clip to me, sir. It's a clip to me.
Haven't you been keeping up with all the dramas about clips and magazines?
No,
I'll tell
no,
you
I
about
haven't.
I'll tell you about it after this.
Okay,
It's some of the funniest, coldest shit you've ever seen. It's fucking genius.
brilliant. I'm looking
For
forward to it.
those who don't know, check out Sneeko Moist Critical stuff. It fucking quality.
We'll be talking about it, looks like, after this, so stick around. So, all right, she's come into what looks like a general, I suppose, American-looking house.
Yeah. Dog on the
There's a
bed.
dog.
There's a tree growing in the lounge. That's
Oh,
interesting.
okay.
Some
They've got
artwork.
pictures on the wall of all the victims, the 12.
Oh wow.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So,
But the picture of Crystal is of her with someone giving her the middle finger.
yeah, which is weird. I suppose she spoke shitty to someone. They got it off a Facebook pitch or something. Fuck
Well,
this bitch or something.
she said something about Athena Stone. Now, Athena Stone
Yeah.
is Hilary Swank's character, so she's making her way what looks to be into the maybe kitchen. Yep, into the kitchen
Yeah.
where Athena Stone is just making a meal. There's a bottle of champagne on ice. There's cheese. There's
Chambers.
bread. Is that a tomato? Yep, slicing
Yep.
tomato with a bread knife. Why you slice tomato with a bread knife? You fucking heathen. I'm mad at my wife because she pulls the fucking bread knife out and starts cutting the cheese. What are you doing?
Okay. So she's putting oil on a tomato, I guess.
It's the meeting of the minds. Try and work that out.
Yeah. What?
I know I'm crazy, and if you know you're crazy, you're not crazy because you're crazy.
Yeah. Crazy.
Crystal May Creasy. That's not her. Dropped out of school at 12. Wow.
Oh, okay. So her mum and dad's did meths. Okay. Well, right.
Oh,
Oh, she's making a good old grilled cheese.
mate, she's doing it properly as well.
Yeah.
What's she using? Bit of Gouda?
A Gouda, I think.
So she's talking about Crystal's life up to this
Yeah.
point and how that she's pretty much a redneck and you know,
She's never stayed in employment.
lower class is what she's pushing her towards.
So just telling her basically that she's trash.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. This is because she called her out for being real.
She's just staying there patiently being quiet. I like this. I'm a little bit worried that bread's going to burn that she put in the frying pan.
She got on a low burn. Low temp.
Oh, hang on. She spelled there wrong. Where's Fusey? Where is he?
All caps. Isn't it? She didn't do it.
Ignoramai. Love it. It's quality.
What a maroon.
I mean, she got it right. It's the plural, right? So.
Yeah. Oh, she was going to get everything right, mate.
And here comes the kicker. Wait for it. Wait for it, Athena. I love it. I love it. But it is true that you're murdering people for sport.
Yeah. Well, doesn't matter.
They spoke. So what she's trying to pass the blame and saying you the ones that spoke this into reality.
Because you said it was real, we made it real. Is basically what she's doing.
No, ridiculous. Oh, you done fucked up? No, she's got a lovely smile on her face. She's not the right Crystal. So she's got the wrong woman.
Yeah, that's it. He never did drugs. You got it really wrong, lady. Really, really wrong. Yeah. No. The only
But
difference
you're
is
not
that
Hilary.
you picked a military lady, mate. That's the problem. You picked a military
I'm
lady.
sorry, this bread would be fucking burnt to shit.
Yeah.
She's got a knife out of the fucking knife block. This grilled cheese is like gonna be fucked. Oh, she got the fucking splatter guard off the frying pan. Right, I don't mean to be funny. Hilary Swank could have been studying fucking Krav Maga with fucking Jet Li for 8 months. She still is not taking on a seasoned military veteran.
No, not one that has literally seen combat and seen combat 5 minutes ago.
Mate, I'll be honest with you. In 8 months, she would have progressed maybe two belts.
Yeah. Ooh, that'd be irritating. So they're fighting now. Hilary Swank thinking she's got the upper guard, but yeah, no.
Well, but the thing is, let's be honest. Oh, she's got a little blowtorch. Nice.
There we go. I got a weapon.
That's for browning off the creme brulee, Jay. Oh, she's throwing a blender.
Got sick of the music.
Oh, she dived the champers. That's got to be a special. 1907.
Oh, through the flames.
Through the fire.
Through the fire and the flames.
She is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah. Told you that. Oh, she's got a shotty.
She's got a shotty.
Wow, she didn't.
I don't know what she thought covering her face with that was going to do.
Also, did you see how much she missed her by? She spent 8 months fucking with hand-to-hand combat. She didn't fire a weapon once.
The other Crystal has shouted, "That's cheating." She's right.
Oh, trap a hand in it. Close her hand in it. Oh, she's trapped her arm in it. Ah!
Cunt, that hurt.
Oh, mate, that's a pincher. That's a fucking pincher.
Oh, fuck me, that hurt. That hurt me.
Mate,
Jesus Christ.
She's winded and all kinds of fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, someone's seen a knife.
2 knives. Oh, she's 2.
Oh, she's got a cloth?
Scarf.
Scarf.
Oh, scar! Knife to the midsection.
That's gonna hurt.
It's going to leave a nice scar.
In the words of Black Widow, no more bikinis.
Oh, plate glass window. You're not going through that, girls. That's a solid plate glass window.
Yep. That hurt everybody. Hurt all involved.
Oh, she's got... She got her in a choke.
Got her in the chokehold.
Okay, maybe they are going through the plate glass window.
Yeah, I mean,
you just needed... You needed the elevation.
That's it. Everyone's winded. Take a second. Take a breath, girls.
The little nod. Yeah.
Yeah.
Round 2. Kick to the midsection.
Oh, we're in the garden now.
but the camera's still in the house. It's panning through, so we're seeing through a window. Really good shot. Another door. Oh, wow, she opened the door. That's nice.
She's like, no. Right, I'm not going through any more glass.
Oh, that's it. Rear naked choke.
I think we got it.
No.
Tap out. No.
Oh, no. She had telephone grip on there, dude.
Oof.
Headbutt.
Ooh.
Nobody fucking wins from a headbutt.
Oh. All right, take a minute.
There are literally no. Oh, she's gonna take her temperature now.
Yeah, that's it. Oh shit. Ooh.
Oh, hang on. She's 36. She's nearly done.
Yeah, you're nearly done. Oh my life.
The thing is, she stabbed her in the same area. Yeah, just probably still in the same hole. Wouldn't make no difference. She's fine.
Oh, no, she was right. Right. I'm the right temperature. Don't worry about it. Just give me a second. Oh. No, you're right. I should probably lie down. Jesus.
Oh, the blender is still in her.
Yeah. It's working the midsection.
Wait for it. Oh, ooh. Nice. So the blender has two blades on it. Yeah. Now one each in. Oh.
She's using her blender blade as a weapon.
It's now out of one and in the other.
Well, sharing's caring, kids. Sharing's caring. Oh my life! I think they're both pretty done.
Now's when you have a little chin chat.
Let's have a talk. Crystal's asking questions. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, the pig was called Orwell.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. So she's cultured.
Yeah.
She's going to ask her the question, are you the real Crystal May?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Nope.
No.
Yeah. Well, fuck. Yeah. Whoops.
Probably why you died, love.
I don't mean to sound funny. Like, how is she dead and the other one's still alive? Her wound, like, she got stabbed twice.
Yep, she got stabbed 3 times technically.
Yeah. What? I mean, was the headbutt a fucking devastating headbutt? Like, what?
Maybe it's just a finisher move and you just didn't know that she charged it up. You know, she'd been
there's a
building
rabbit.
Oh,
a bunny rabbit.
There's the hair.
Well, fuck you, Mr. Hare.
I mean, I suppose it all depends on where it hit her. I mean, she's definitely bleeding out, but I don't know.
She's quite proud of herself.
Yeah,
she's getting the grilled cheese.
Somehow not burnt, shockingly.
I don't like. Yeah, don't worry about all this fucking blood loss and shit. Oh. Ooh. Oh, she's getting the flambeer out. That's what they are. It's a flambeer. She's seen Rambo.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. They're a specific type of shoe. Like, I know that, yeah, the ones with red soles, for any of our cultured female viewers, they'll know, like, they've got a whole red, and them ones are blue ones. They're like a Vera Wang's, maybe.
Oh, okay. She's walking the dog as well.
Well,
I'm glad that the dog did all right over it.
It's her dog now, mate.
Yeah. But she's got a gun, a bottle of very expensive champagne, and a dog, and a plane, it appears. Oh, hello. Yeah. So, kids, I think the moral of the story here is if you are going to arrange a hunt in at a manor, to make sure you get the right crystal May. Because if you get it wrong, she may be a military badass.
Who fucks you up?
Fucks up everybody, really. I mean, she literally took all of them out. We are now.
I love the fact she done her mascara. She done her a bit of eyeshadow, bit of lippy. Like I've literally just flambéed the shit out of my stomach.
That's it. Or I got to look my best, TJ. I'm going on a plane, private plane. I mean, classically drinking out the bottle. It's okay. I mean,
that's a 1907 bottle of Chateau Neuf de Pape.
Yeah, Chateau Neuf de Pape. Fucking great.
I don't even know where I know Chateau Neuf de Pape from, but
from Only Fools and Horses.
Is it Only
Chateau
Fools and Horses?
Neuf de Pape.
Wow.
Well, there you go, kids.
Produced by Jason Blum.
Jason Blum. Damon Lindelof. I got to say, it's a very fun film. I think that's a very, very fun film.
Indeed, my friend.
So there you go, kids. That's what it was. Now, TJ, you're going to talk to me. What are you going to talk to me about?
So there are two prevalent streamers in the streaming sphere. One of them is called Sneeko. The other is called Moist Critical, also known as Charlie. Penguin, something or other is something else he's known by. And pretty much they were having a beef back and forth. I'm not one that partakes in much of the Twitch, YouTube like drama kind of shit, but this found its way into my viewing sphere, and it's the funniest thing. So you've got Sneeko, who is a young lad, very much in the same line. Like he's one of those people that you would say is very much like an Andrew Tate follower type kind of guy.
One of those people.
But he's a high profile streamer. Well, anyway, he had an argument back and forth with Charlie, Moist Critical, and he done a video where he was talking. Moist Critical turned around and said like he couldn't watch Sneeko's video, he had to watch the clips because he was being such a buffoon on the live. And Sneeko took this, went on a little rant during the live stream, pulled out his gun and just went, "Oh, you want to see my clips? Here's my clips," and started having his guns. And he was like, talking about how maybe I pull up on you and show you my clips. Right, and obviously a threat, right? That I'm going to pull up on you.
Yeah.
So Charlie's reaction is the single-handedly greatest fucking "come at me, bro, and see what the fuck happens" I've ever seen. He literally turns around and goes, and like, "Sneeko, you're talking about fucking clips, you idiot." He pulls out a gun and pulls it back. "This isn't a clip. This is a magazine." Like, blah, 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 blah. "You keep saying about clips. This is a magazine, right?" Doesn't stop there. And he goes, just in the same way, puts it down, pulls out a fucking AK-47 and goes, "This is a magazine." Puts it back in, and you're just like, everyone's just like,
oh shit!
And bearing in mind, Charlie is from Florida. That boy don't fucking play. It's so funny because you're just sitting there going, "All right, okay, yeah." Charlie's going back at him, pulls out a gun. "Oh damn, Charlie, well done, Charlie, well done." Then he pulls out the AK, and you're like, "Damn!"
Well, not only that, but in Florida, if that geezer's going to run on in Florida,
Charlie can shoot him in the face. Yeah.
It's a stand your ground fucking law in fucking Florida, mate.
100%. He will fuck his shit right. It's just so great when he just goes, just the same as, "Let's go." It's
try and run on me, mate.
Mate, it's so funny. And how I saw it was the best way to see it, because I saw a video of it on YouTube of people's reactions to it. And you just see everyone just going like, okay, and then like, oh my god!
Oh shit!
It was like
it suddenly got very real.
it's so fucking funny. It's like the ultimate, like, yeah, come at me, bro. It's so fucking good. Like, I don't give
That
a
is
fuck.
crazy.
It
How
was
crazy is that?
it was great, mate. It was great. I'll send you a link to the actual
You have to send it. Mate. I
so
want to see
good.
that nonsense.
So good.
Jesus
And what makes it
Christ.
even better is Charlie's wearing like a robe that's kind of opened. So he's kind of like playboyish with it. It's just the whole thing is great. Yeah, it's so fucking funny.
Come on. Okay. He's got a massive painting of cocaine in front.
Mate, he looks like fucking Jesus. He's got long hair, he's got a beard. It's like, you know. Oh, it was quality. It was quality.
Oh dear. Fucking it looks like he's encouraging his inner or is it from Scarface? What's his name from Scarface?
Well, Tony Montana.
Yeah, Tony Montana with his
Say
fucking
hello
robe
to
open,
my little
AK-47.
friend. Yeah.
Okay, you won this? Okay. Just ready to fucking cap mans.
Yeah.
Like I say, the crazy thing is, like if he's in Florida, then it's a stand your ground state. So that geezer can roll up on him.
Yeah, and he can open
Charlie can
fire
just
and
gun him down. Fuck
yeah,
that.
yeah, madness.
Not to mention that if you're going to try and roll on someone in an area where he would be in fucking Florida, chances are there's going to be a load of other Floridians around there going, no one rolls upon anyone in this fucking area.
And not only that, to like even joke about it on the internet, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you really are. Like I got, everyone's got fucking weapons. You don't have to fucking show them. Jesus, that's mad. It is. It's just like, what do you do? What are you doing? I guess like for us in the UK, you can't really have weapons, so thankfully, it's never going to get like that. Because that would be crazy to think that.
But you say that, but I would definitely have to say, and you may well, like you're the same age as me, so back when you were younger and you were going out when you were 18, 19, 20, all the way up to say like 22, 24, whatever, like if you needed to get handsy, and I don't mean with a lady, I meant like, if hands needed to be thrown.
Fisticuffs, boys.
You throw hands, right? You throw hands.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you're like, nowadays, you do just have to say that something. Think, what does he actually have on him?
Yeah,
because there is like, it's back in the day. It was like, okay, if you're gonna fight, you're gonna throw some hands with another dude, maybe like 3 or 4, get into a scuffle, whatever, and that's the end of it. You're probably gonna go home with a black eye, maybe worst case scenario, broken nose, maybe lost a tooth, whatever. Now it's like, no, you could end up getting stabbed.
Yeah. Well, there was a guy where I'm from. There's a guy. I won't mention names or anything. But in a local club, which is now no longer there, was stabbed and died. And the guy who did it got away with it because somehow it was said that he didn't bring the knife in, but was past the knife, stabbed a guy, but then walked away scot-free.
That's
which obviously
really weird.
It caused a lot of uproar.
Well, this to my point about you don't know. So this happened to someone I went to school with. I knew quite well. He's in my year at school and everything. And this has got to be about 10 years ago now. So he was out in a pub, just having a chinwaggoner, and a guy walks in and got patted down on the door, walked in absolutely fine. There are these special belts that you can buy where the buckle, the actual buckle, you can pull it out and it actually has a blade on it that sleeves inside the belt. Yeah, that got pulled out and sliced down the guy's face. He now has a scar from just below his eyebrow all the way down one side of his face. Luckily, it's inside like his beard, just inside like this area of his beard line. So he's grown a beard.
You can't see it really.
It's not as clear as day that it's there. But if he was to shave, he's got a fucking horrible scar, and it's unfortunate. He's a lovely bloke, and I don't know the ins and out of why he was targeted for it and everything.
Sometimes it doesn't matter, mate.
No,
I mean sometimes it just doesn't matter. It just means that
wrong place, wrong time, potentially.
Someone, and that's that.
But
it's great. I mean, like you say, unfortunately, in the world, it feels like for all the extra safety we get in cameras being everywhere, etc., there's still a lot of sort of knife crime in the UK. Obviously, we don't see much gun crime. It's not to say that there isn't any at all.
It's accessibility, though, right? Like, gun crime is prevalent in America because guns are accessible.
Yeah.
Knives are accessible here. Everyone's got them in their fucking house. Literally everyone has them in their house. So it's, that's where the understandability comes, like, because they're accessible. And I heard a damning thing in America the other day. I don't know if it's true in every state, but so and if, like, this is something I read. Hopefully no, I hope it's not right. But like, if we have any American listeners, you'll be able to point me if I'm getting this wrong, and I apologise.
Comment down, guys. We will.
But it was, I can't remember the state I was talking about. But literally, you can go in, apply for a gun. You have to have obviously you do a license, you fill out a form, right?
Yeah.
And
well, I've got to have a check.
You have to have a check. And in actual fact, actually, no, I remember where I saw this now, and I'll explain where I saw this before. It wasn't something I've read, it was something I saw. You can go in somewhere, you have to wait for the clearance. But if the clearance takes longer than so many days, from when you fill out that paperwork, it's like within 3 days you'll get your gun. Yeah, unless you fail the paperwork, right? But if the paperwork doesn't get checked and approved in time, you technically haven't failed that paperwork, so you can walk in and get your gun. You haven't been approved, but you haven't been turned away, and there's like, it's 3 days to get your gun. So you could walk in there, and because you haven't been denied, you can have your gun, but you still haven't technically been approved. And the reason this is actually, I know this is true now, because I remember it was a TikTok video, and it was about an ATF agent that had been pulled over by the police. He had gone to a woman's house because her husband had a gun, and what has happened, he had applied for the gun, his permit hadn't come through, but the 3 days had gone up, so the store had to give him the gun, and then after the fact, his permit was denied, which meant the ATF, it gets passed on to the ATF are tasked with going to retrieve that gun. Okay, so
you get a refund for that gun?
I don't know.
Just interesting.
And what ended up happening was the TikTok thing was about the police officer who arrested the ATF agent, and the ATF agent had some medical issues because of the arrest and everything, and the ATF agent is suing because they tasered a fucking ATF agent, right? The ATF agent is suing the police officers and station.
I would like to think that the authorities would talk to other authorities.
Well, the thing is, ATF, apparently, part of their remit is they can go around. It is part of their remit to go and reclaim guns. They don't actually have to deal with the local law enforcement to let them know. And the way on the body cam footage,
would it make more sense though?
Possibly, yeah. But so the body cam footage that was on the police officer, like, he was like, get down on the ground, and the ATF agent goes, look, I am an agent. I am yeah, well,
ATF agent,
he doesn't say
federal agent.
Federal agent. That's what he says. Sorry, he doesn't say ATF. He says, I'm a federal agent. I am not getting on the floor. And he's like, I will get my credentials. They're like, no, don't you fucking hands where we can see him. Get on the floor. He's like, I am not getting on the floor. Refuses to get on the floor. Then another car rolls up. And he's like, get on the floor. He's like, I'm not fucking getting on the floor. They go back and forth, and they end up tasering him. And he's on the fucking floor, and then he's like going, oh, fucking my heart, and fucking like struggling to breathe and everything, and then trying to push him in the car. He's like, I'm not fucking getting in the car, I need to breathe, like, what's the name? And they're like, just get in the fucking car. And one of them like goes round to the other door and drags him into the car from the other door. And it's just it's fucking shit. And then afterwards, the second video is him with his superior going, oh, like, I followed the letter of the law. Like, if he is an agent, I still don't know if he's an agent. If he is, like, there's no repercussions on us because I've done everything I was supposed to do, and that he didn't comply with my lawful order. And it was just like, the guy, I can't remember what he went to hospital, obviously had some issue which was exacerbated by the tasering, and then he was suing the police department.
That's, like I say, for the sake of a phone call, which is just right. There is someone in your community that has a firearm illegally now because of blah 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 reasons. I'm going to go and get it. So ignore any calls to this fucking house.
Well, the reason the police were called was because the woman was at home by herself. Well, not by herself, but at home with her children. The husband who owns the gun wasn't there, and she refused to open the door without a warrant. The guy was like, "Let me in. I've got to come this gun." She's like, "No, I'm not letting you in. I don't know who you are." Fucking name is like, "You will let me in because I've got to get this gun." So it sounds like the ATF agent was probably
sounds like he's in the wrong.
A bit of a dick, but also maybe the police.
Well,
like maybe we're a little bit over. Like when there's two of them there, and he's like, "I'm gonna let me get my credentials," and they won't let him get his credentials. You're like,
Well, I mean, again, though, I would arguably say, in that policeman's defense, he's like, look, I've given you an instruction. All you've got to do is get on the floor. When I get over to you, you can insist and tell me where your credentials are. I can find them, and then all this can be resolved. Or if the bloke was going to go and get the gun, could have told the local law enforcement, got a warrant, so that he doesn't have to do any of the bullshit.
Yep.
Go in, show the lady the warrant, say, look, I've just got to collect this gun. That's all I'm doing. You know, have the local police with him.
It's,
you know what I mean?
It's one of those, isn't it? I think there's obviously ATF will see themselves as a higher branch of the federal government than your local town deputy, sheriff, police officer. You know, it doesn't say where this happened.
No.
But he's obviously like, no, technically I would be your superior here. I'm not getting on the floor for you. It's a little bit arrogant, a little bit thingy, but also like tasering here. I don't like. We go down the argument of, are they a little bit too gung ho to just fucking like, you know, taser, shoot, fucking do whatever as a police officer. You know, I mean, it's a difficult one because obviously we don't live in that kind of culture, do we? No. On a daily basis.
I've got some friends in America though, and one of them's in ICE. So I might, when I speak to him later tonight, I might ask him.
Immigration control office, immigration control enforcement or something. Something or whatever.
Yeah, immigration control enforcement.
Yeah.
Like, so I might just pick his brains a bit and just say, look, man, under this situation, what would you know, as far as you know, the letter of the law be? So, and he lives in Maine, so
good lobster. Good lobster, apparently.
It's where Lovecraft's from. So I told him, I said, I come over, you got to show me Lovecraft's grave, and he goes, I will. I will definitely take you up there.
And you've got the walk as well, haven't you? You've got that trek from Maine to somewhere, like a.
Oh, I think I know what you're on about.
It's like a really thingy route for hikers and stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, so I'll ask them because I know a couple of people in America who are in the services and enforcement and stuff. So it'd be interesting to see what they said on the situation. You know, because obviously the thing is with America, which is always quite interesting to me, is each state has its own state law.
Yeah,
and it can be
its own statute. Yeah,
it can be so different as well.
Sorry, just
like in Nevada. Prostitution's legal in Nevada.
With it, yeah, not like street walking though, is it?
No, not street walking. I'm talking brothels and you know, well managed.
Oldest
profession,
recognized profession. By the way, it's the Appalachian Trail is Georgia to Maine.
Right. Because like I say, he's always saying because if you come over, we'll go and.
What, to the brothels in Nevada?
Sadly, I don't have any friends in Nevada. I got a couple of friends in California, but not in Nevada.
There are like Vegas is a really interesting one for me because I've never. Like, I've had friends that go and they're like, oh my God, it's fucking amazing. And I bet for the spectacle, it's amazing. I'm not a massive gambler. I play a little bit of poker, but I'm shit at it. So
my dad doesn't gamble, but he will go to Las Vegas every year.
There are a couple of things that I would love to do. So obviously, like helicopter Grand Canyon jobby, just because I would like to shoot a gun at a range, just because. I've never shot a gun before. That's a lie. I've done clay pigeon shooting with a shotgun.
I've shot a 22 and I've shot a shotgun and stuff. So I've shot a couple of things.
So but I've never I'd like to just
at targets, kids. At targets.
I would. I've only ever done. I've done clay pigeon. That's it. Not real pigeon, clay pigeon. I'd just like to shoot a gun just to see like the fear and everything. Not for any other reason.
When I shot the 22, which was an assault rifle, it was quite the experience, if you know what I mean.
I can imagine.
Wasn't Call of Duty, let me tell you that.
You were, you were like fucking smacking the shoulder constantly from the fucking recoil.
People do this all the time.
Do you know what makes me laugh? We're going off onto tangents, but it's quality. I love listening to people who play Modern Warfare that talk about it as if they're like military grade experts. When they're talking about the gun and they're like, yeah, this gun's like this, and I'm like, mate, if you were actually handed that gun, you would be like fucking like you've seen it in movies where you got those doofuses that shoot and they can't handle it. Go,
yeah.
And shoot up through the fucking ceiling.
Well, you fired a shotgun, so you know. And you're like, what? Oh my God.
Mate, I'll be honest with you.
God.
I like literally it was three. I think if I remember rightly, it was like 3 or 4 rounds of 6 or 7. I thought I was the fucking dog's danglies because the first clay pigeon, I blew the crap out of it. I was like, I'm fucking winning. Didn't hit another one. Missed the fucking rest. Like the first, I was like, oh, I should have been a skeet shooter. I should be in the fucking Olympics. And then I missed everything else after that moment. I was horrendously, like I don't even think I was close. Didn't even wing one of the fucking clay pigeons. It was like embarrassing. You know, just like started off with so much promise and then just fell off a fucking cliff.
The thing I always found about a shotgun is like obviously you watch films and Arnie's just, you know, one hand in a shotgun. No problems. I fired a shotgun. I was like, oh, that's my shoulder dislocated now. That's gone. That's ruined.
Well, it's the other thing as well, isn't it, about silencers? Like, people watch films and think silencers are like, you know, silent. No, they're fucking not. They muzzle such a small amount of the fucking noise. It's like not even funny.
Well, I don't think people appreciate how loud a shotgun, not a shotgun, any gun is. Like the reason they wear the earphones, kids, is because it's fucking deafening loud. Honestly, you'll get ringing.
It's an explosion in your hand, technically.
Exactly. Like, so don't believe action films. Like, there are people who are immune to it, but mate, normally they've got earplugs in their ears because Jesus Christ, it's disorientating. The sad thing is that you might not like it, kids, but your ears, if you fuck up one of your ears, you will not be able to walk very well.
Your fucking equilibrium's all shot to shit and everything. Same with your feet as well, isn't it? It's like, you know, there are certain points like you need for balance and everything. And yeah, you're right, your ears and your feet are like key components to your balance.
Yeah. It is crazy. Like again, you see so many things. I mean, we've just watched it in this film. That lady has been stabbed twice in the abdomen. She is not getting up, getting dressed, putting all that shit on.
And the shoulder.
Yeah. She, like, you just don't recover from wounds like that. I've never had one, thankfully.
Do you kind of think that, like, maybe what they did in Rambo kind of set the scene? Like, Rambo being in the woods and he pulled out his tactical knife, unscrewed the bottom, and he pulls out, like, fucking needle and thread, like, little bit of fucking gunpowder, just, like, sets it on the wound, sets it on fire, cauterizes the wound, and everyone's like, ha! But what they're forgetting is Rambo's fucking Rambo.
Yeah.
Like, exactly Rambo's not Doris from down the road, you know?
No, don't get wrong. She was a military lady, so I'm not saying that she would immediately bleed out, but you've got to look in the realms of...
There weren't even that much fucking blood, Jay.
No, you're right. Considering she got jabbed twice while fighting, that's ripping the wound more.
And we're talking, like, for those of you who haven't seen this, the knife that plunged into her stomach, we're talking like Michael Myers' kitchen knife.
Yeah.
We ain't talking a butter knife.
No. Like, even a butter knife, like I say, it's piercing this part of your body. It's just, that's your entire movement gone. It's all your movement gone. You're not turning, you're not twisting, you're not bending, you're not doing any of that.
The luck to miss vital organs. Like, she was only a slight framed lady. She's not very thick around the midsection. So, and the length of that knife, you're talking potentially liver,
like a
kidney, you know, loads spleen.
Yeah,
loads of potential bodily organs.
Anyway, I know that it's a film, kids. So I'm not like saying that you shouldn't disbelieve. I'm just saying that, like, them kind of wounds, like, it's film for a film.
My whole thing is the fact that I would have said her wounds were more dangerous than what Hilary Swank had, and Hilary Swank just was like, I'm dead now. And you're like,
I mean, I suppose the argument is that she got stabbed in the heart. Maybe.
No, the heart's fucking here. It was like down here in her stomach because she went stomach to stomach. It was holding out of her stomach and she pulled her in, and they're about the same height, so it was a stomach to stomach. It was more centralised in the stomach, I would say. Yeah. So potential for hitting more things, but still.
I mean, again, it's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? Really, I suppose like it's for that.
But hello, she got booted for a fucking plate glass window, and they got up and carried on fighting. That's not happening either.
No. Anyway, we're just digressing on films now.
I mean,
we saw a film a couple of weeks ago where someone got his dick bit off by a fucking piranha. So
that was inside a woman's vagina. So yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not saying that we can't disbelieve things, but like, you know, sometimes
the suspension of belief is key and imperative in any movie. It literally, but actually, like, it legitimately is, because even your like fucking PGs or like your rom-coms, it's like there's got to be like there is
Well,
something that would guarantee that will happen in it that you've got to go, no, never fucking happen.
didn't someone do the experiment of the Home Alone thing, where it said, like, if that
Oh yeah,
guy had been hit in the face with that
it's fucking dead.
tin can, he's dead. Like,
Yeah.
not knocked out, dead. So you're like, okay. It's just,
Also,
I mean,
also the thing is like, they just walk in and kill the kid in like 10 seconds flat. Like, let's be fucking honest. It's like, oh, Kevin, bosh, yeah, he's fucked, isn't he? Done. Like,
I look when Family Guy does that. It's like, oh, wait a minute, these marbles. That was a slight annoyance. just you got to catch me.
Have you ever walked on marbles? I have, and I've never fucking gone 4
No.
foot in the air.
No.
Do you know what would have been more better? And actually, they may have done this in the most recent remake. It was kind of a remake retelling. It was actually more of a retelling of Home Alone.
Was it TV or was it a film?
No, they did make it for a film, because it had that. It had the Irish actress who is like she's on like Mock the Week and stuff and whatnot. I can't think of her name now.
Let's look at Home Alone, whatever the latest.
And I think it also did it. Was it Greer? Was it Pat? No, was it Pam Greer? No, I can't think of her name now. Was the wife of the husband?
Right, is it Home Sweet Home Alone?
Yes, Home Sweet Home Alone. That's the new one with the little boy with glasses. Yeah, so I'm sure he drops Legos instead of marbles, which no, that does fucking hurt.
Yeah. Trying to think, who's the lady that you said it was?
And that isn't
Ellie Kemper?
No.
Katie Beth Hall?
No, hang on.
Aisling Bay?
Yes, Aisling. Aisling or Aisling? Yeah, she's an Irish. Oh, Ellie Kemper. No, that's right. She's it wasn't Pam Grier. Ellie Kemper is she plays she's in The Office, and she also plays Kimmy Schmidt.
Right, okay.
Yeah, Aisling Bay. Yeah, no, she it's not Mock the Week she's in. It's where is it? Mock the Week.
Shit, John Hughes is one of the writers on that. I didn't know John Hughes is still going.
There's a comedy thing that she's in. Self. It'd be under Self. Oh, The Last Leg she's on. Yeah, QI as well. That's
QI. I like.
Yeah,
QI.
she's on QI.
Okay, yeah. I mean, just watching the trailer now.
It's ridiculous, but it's a retelling. It's not okay. So you actually feel quite bad on this one. The way it's done, you feel bad for the burglars because of the story. It's not as clear cut and simple as burglars want to burgle a house with a small child in it.
Don't you feel that they do that a lot now? It's like I've got to feel bad for the bad guy.
Well, the thing is, they're not really the bad guy in this scenario. You're led to believe the kid's a twat, which he is a twat. But then I won't spoil the ending for anyone that wants to watch it. But I feel like, yeah, you're right. There is always they try and push an empathetical, like
sometimes I just want a bad guy to be a bad guy.
An
do you know what I mean?
And a bad guy.
Like, let me hate them. Let me I mean, I suppose the problem you've got these days is that the internet take hate a little too far, don't they? It's like, well, I absolutely hated who you played. Yep, listen to what you're saying. Who I played.
Yeah.
I'm an actor. Means I'm not that person.
Once again, the suspension of like logic, belief, and everything. Some people just can't get there.
I just don't. But I don't get how they can't separate one from the other. If you know what I mean. I don't get how someone sits there and goes, because you were that arsehole person in that TV show, I now hate you. I mean, what's his name from Game of Thrones?
Oh, he left acting. I know who you're talking about. He's shit. His character name was Joffrey Baratheon. Joffrey Baratheon.
The amount of hate he got for who he played on a TV show was insane. It was like, guys, he's just a young kid.
He's got
playing a role.
He's got the same surname, and he is the guy from Banshee of the Inisherin, whatever it is.
Have you seen that? I haven't seen
Banshee. Brett Gleeson, that's it. He's a Gleeson, isn't he?
Oh, he's one of the Gleasons.
I think I think so. If I let me.
Brendan Gleeson, you're
Jack
thinking
Gleason. No, yeah, his name's Jack Gleason. I don't know if he's related to. But the guy who played. Let's see. No, yeah, his name's Jack Gleason.
Hi, kids, and welcome to another episode of Man Looks Up Thing on the Internet.
Yeah. Well, we need to. Yeah.
We do. We like to do this. Yeah. So he quit acting and everything because everyone was hating
him a wanker
because
people can't understand that a TV show is a TV show. They also, did you know, they also flew fucking dragons in Game of Thrones because they're real. I've seen them, over
obviously.
skies.
Right. While we're on crappy conversation about.
Wait, hang on. Game of Thrones wasn't crap. Just season 8 was crap. The rest of it, I enjoyed the rest of it. Don't you dare.
Half 6 and 7 and 8 were a bit shit.
Shut up.
Yeah, they were. Sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you. I don't want to tell you.
You're going to lose this argument because you know why you're going to lose this argument.
Tell your mum smells.
Because your mum smells.
So, right, Teeth, what's your feelings on? And I know you're not a big Potter fan, but have you heard they're going to do 10 years of Potter TV?
Okay. I can give you a one-word answer, or I can give you a more detailed answer.
You know what I want.
Okay, I'll give you the one word first, and that's bullshit. And the second one is, I'll ask you. Actually, I'll frame it in forms of a question, which is why. Like, why?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'd say.
I don't get it.
Those films exist. They exist.
The thing is, it's not as if like it's not still making money. Like Harry Potter is still making money hand over fist, whether it be from the likes of Hogwarts Legacy, whether it be from the rides, whether it be from the still book sales that are coming in on a fucking daily. Even the films are probably still making money somewhere along the line.
100%. They're guaranteed, TJ, coming this Christmas.
Yeah,
those films will be on telly.
And I get that they, ultimately I think the studio are pissed that they can't make The Golden Child because ultimately you can't bring back Daniel Radcliffe and
well, didn't you tell me that they offered her?
Yeah,
someone told me they offered her a boatload of money to fuck off.
Well, the story goes, they wanted to make The Golden Child. Now, The Golden Child is set after Harry Potter. It's a stage show in London. I haven't read the book. I haven't seen the show. But pretty much it carries on the legacy after the last film.
It's the final Harry Potter.
But Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and I can't think Rupert Grint. Yeah, I don't know if all three of them are in it, but I know some of them are. Anyway, they all refused to come back if it had. This is the rumor. Obviously, they never confirmed this on a TV interview or anything, but the rumor was that they refused to come back while J.K. Rowling's name was attached to it because of the issues with J.K. Rowling and her opinions on the transgender community and so on and so forth. So that film is never getting made. So what the studio then devised was, how about we buy you out to J.K. Rowling? They offered her what apparently, once again, this is all hearsay, an obscene amount of money to sell the rights.
Up the money truck. Beep.
Oh, mate, we're talking probably, I would say, the GDP of a medium-sized country.
Yes, probably.
Is how much they would have probably fucking offered her. So, for her to sell the rights, which means she would have no claim to them anymore. Her name wouldn't be attached anymore. It would be a sole property of Warner Brothers. It's Warner Brothers, I think. Yeah.
Hold on. Yes, it's Warner Brothers.
It's Warner Brothers. Yes.
Universal Park has the ride.
Yeah.
That always confuses me.
And she turned around and said, absolutely not. And to be fair, no matter what you think about her, I agree with. It's her life's work, and she doesn't need the money. Money is not an issue to her. So why would you sell your legacy, which is what Harry Potter is? It's J.K. Rowling's legacy. In 100 years, when J.K. Rowling is dead and we've moved on to her legacy, will still be one of the greatest selling franchises in the history of man. or
Yes.
humankind, we call it.
He bought that series at the almost peak point to bring out that series. It hit the right kids at the right age, and she created, for want of a better word, a cult of Harry Potter fans.
Yeah, no, cult is the exactly right word. And yeah, so she turned around and said, no, absolutely not. This is my legacy. My name stays attached to it. To the point where I believe she said she doesn't care if nothing else ever gets made.
Yeah.
Because it's never go. And obviously, so now they are remaking the whole of the Harry Potter saga as a TV series, 10 episodes per season. I believe, from what I read, it will encompass as well. It will go past what we've seen in the films and will include the Golden Child. But obviously, we're talking 10 years down the line by the time this is all said and done. So it's a whole new swath of actors to play Harry, Hermione, Ron, Snape, Voldemort, They did come out and say that we are going, because we're doing it over a series, we're not hampered by the 2-hour run times, so we can flush out more of the story that we weren't able to do from the book, which I get. And we've spoke about this before. Like, a series is a better way to flush out a book. A book is so dense in in its makeup that it's hard to put a 500-page book or 300-page book into 2 hours, but to do it across 6 or 7 hours of like 10 45-minute episodes, whatever it breaks down as, it's a lot easier to do. And so I get it from that point of view, but while the original series is still so prevalent, it's constantly on streaming services, it's constantly on the TV, it's like it's everywhere. We said a few weeks ago, didn't I? There is a statute of limitation, in a sense of, like, if this was 30 years ago, okay, we'd accept it.
Yeah, I agree.
10 years ago since the last film? Is it even 10 years? It might be less than 10 years.
Isn't this what's happening? Because aren't they remaking The Lord of the Rings?
I don't know about that, because all I know is obviously they did
Rings of Power,
which I don't know if it did that well.
I think they've done a second season.
I didn't watch it,
apparently
so I don't know.
Not many people watched, or if they did, they watched.
It's a Prime exclusive, isn't it? It's Amazon Prime exclusive, which is always like, Amazon Prime is one of those ones that I feel has so much promise as a streaming service, but a lot of people forget about it. Like, a lot of people forget they even have it with their. Like, I have Amazon Prime, but I have Amazon Prime for the delivery. Yeah. I always forget that I've got the fucking, like, Amazon Prime, the streaming service. But I always forget.
Season 4 is coming soon, kids. Boys season 4.
You know, so I'm probably not the only person that does that. So I wonder if their viewership numbers are hampered by the fact that people just fucking forget.
Like, Bezos doesn't care, though.
He makes fucking money hand over fist.
That's what I mean, because, like, ultimately, like us, people forget that they got it. I mean, if you buy Amazon Prime, it's generally to get that next day delivery, which I know sounds stupid, but I'm paying £8 a month and I can get next day delivery on anything.
Amazon are sneaky fuckers, because everything they do has paywalls set up inside it. Like, don't get it twisted when you think that, they're gifting us this or they're gifting us that. They're not, because they're gifting us a subsection of what's in their service. The rest of it's all behind paywalls for buying and renting the IPs. But like music, it's a very much. Sorry, pardon me.
You dying?
It's very much a watered down version of what you can get. The rest behind a paywall. Audible, it's behind a monthly paywall.
Yeah.
You know, like Kindle as well. Kindle.
You can read these books for free, but you want this one?
It's Kindle Unlimited, which is and it's all $7.99, $9.99, $8.99, whatever it is. It's all paywalls. But they don't do one overarching. Like, if you bought all these separately, it's like 40 quid. But if you did it for 25, we'd give you everything.
No, they didn't do that.
But they,
No, they know. Well, they know. He knows what he's doing, doesn't he? He goes, look, I've got you captivated on the Prime Day. You watching movies that I give you for nothing is nothing to me.
He's kept his roots, though, as well, hasn't he? Because let's be honest, Amazon started as a book depository, didn't it, really? He was selling books. and then it went on to everything else. So the fact he's still got Audible and we actually bought Audible, didn't he, and turned it into an Amazon.
Well, he created the Kindle, didn't he? 4 books.
Yeah, but like Audible, the actual like audio book thingy was like, it was a service that they actually bought, like Twitch. They bought Twitch, because it fits in the wheelhouse.
He saw it, didn't he? Saw it. It's money on the wall for him. I mean, we were talking last night about Kick, which is obviously the upcomer or trying to be.
It's very interesting because Twitch apparently doesn't make money. Apparently, it's very expensive to run a streaming service. Especially when you've got a streaming service that attracts 1 billion views a month. So the data storage for all that kind of stuff is crazy.
Not to mention the people that have to keep Twitch running.
Yeah, exactly. And it kind of bugs me a little bit when people go ham on Twitch, because once again, I don't agree with a lot of Twitch practices, but you don't understand what it takes to run the infrastructure that is required for Twitch to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week across the globe. Someone in Brazil can hit the start streaming button now, and boom, he's broadcasting to the world. Literally, anyone who wants to sign up to Twitch, he can broadcast to them. Like, there aren't many platforms that allow you to do that. There is a few, but there aren't a lot.
Yeah. Were they the first to do it with Twitch? Twitch was like the first video gaming.
In video
YouTube
game terms,
fast.
but YouTube wasn't live, was it? YouTube wasn't live content. YouTube was VODs. Maybe because you had Facebook, they all kind of hit at the same time, didn't they? Like Facebook Lives, YouTube went live.
Mixer tried to join in late and got
Mixer is after the fact, isn't it? Mixer is after the Twitch fact, and Mixer tried to cash in and done it the complete wrong way about it.
And they had the backing of Microsoft.
But you look like when you actually look at it, Facebook, global fucking giant, shut down the gaming division. YouTube, Facebook gaming is no longer like a main thing anymore. It's too much money. It runs at a loss, and it's like, why run this shit at a loss? YouTube gaming isn't pushed like everyone thought it would be pushed, because ultimately YouTube makes its money from VODs. Like the live streaming aspect on YouTube isn't what makes them billions a year. It's not. And like Twitch is a rare breed that's been going for as long as it has. It services the amount of people that it services. Now, there are other people who have challenged in the past, but they're all pretenders to the throne, because the throne is well and truly stacked for Twitch. Kick
has got gambling money behind it, which is interesting.
It's interesting because you kind of feel that this might be the first company that is able to actually burn through money at such a run rate that they can compete and it not hurt the bottom line for the for stake.
It's a gamble though, isn't it? That's quite a gamble, really. I mean, you think how much money it's cost for just infrastructure setup alone over at Kick, advertising.
Well, you say that,
and giving what they're
using Twitch's programming. So a lot of people, like, if you put Twitch and Kick side by side, they're pretty much carbon copies. There's like cut and paste of the code. It's very much what a lot of people believe. We'll just slap a bit of green color over the purple and like we call it Kick, right? But it turns out that what they're using for their VODs and everything else like that is actually a proprietary system that Amazon own. That Twitch use. It's like called Twitch VV something. Say something. I can't remember the exact. Like I'm trying to pull things out of the head that I've seen. I can't remember the exact name of what it is. The system that it uses. So technically, Kick is actually are paying. It's why a lot of people think like Twitch won't really give a flying fuck about Kick, because they're earning money from Kick, because Kick has to pay them until Kick actually builds its own full infrastructure and its own database for the VODs, for the live streaming, for everything else, to be able to put the video feed in front of people's faces. They have to pay a large sum of money to Amazon and to Twitch on a monthly.
You add that, plus that they're giving 95% to content creators. Is that correct? Where are you getting your money from? Unless it's absolutely slammed. And
at the moment, no adverts for anyone. So there's no revenue stream coming in from that. But the biggest issue with Kick at the moment is the fact that there is no DMCA, there is no copyright. So I was on there the other day, what I was saying to you, and people were legit watching movies so.
It's not an advert, by the way. It's not an advert.
No. So we have just watched The Hunt, right? Now we would love to have The Hunt playing for you, and us have two little boxes in the top corner, and we would commentate while we all watch The Hunt together. Yeah. But we can't do that because of copyright laws. So Universal,
we can't even have the.
We can't even play the audio. So Universal own the copyright. We would technically have to pay Universal a fucking obscene amount of money. It's just not worth it. If we were to show it, we'd get pulled down. YouTube could get sued, etc., etc. It's not, it's why we have to do it this way. It's why we say we put a timestamp on there. Watch along with us if you wish.
If you just want to hear us talk shit, it's why we explain it as we go, so you can believe it isn't just talk.
But there are people on Kick who are literally who would do what we've just done, but are watching the film and letting you watch it as well, broadcasting it, and it's technically illegal streaming. It is like if you've got like a cracked Fire TV box or whatever at home, what you're doing is akin to what they're now doing on Kick, which is streaming illegal content for you to watch. It's probably actually illegal for you to watch it as well, to be fair, because they could class it as, well, you're watching illegal content, but whatever, that's into the weeds. But at the moment, there's no regulation over there, and the minute one of these companies decides to come down on Kick, it could shut down the whole platform.
Yeah, easy.
Because Twitch went through its.
If they put Disney on there, Disney will sue them to the death.
Yes, 100%. Twitch had its own issues with YouTube, with Spotify and live music being played, and it led to some lawsuits and bits and pieces. Prevalent streamers being threatened with lawsuits, some prevalent streamers being removed from Twitch, being banned completely. I have had a warning strike, not a strike, sorry. I've had a warning from thing about I've had music playing, and then all of a sudden like something else will come on, and I haven't caught it quick enough or whatever, or I've played a part of like a new Linkin Park song or something, and it comes up saying you played copyrighted music, blah 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 blah. If you play this too much more of this, action will be taken against you, etc. None of that is on Kick at the moment. It's literally like
it's the Wild West.
That's the best way to describe it. Is the Wild West. So we will see. What happens?
Just let me and TJ have reserved our names over there, just in case.
That's the only thing I have done. Is made sure I can get my username just in case. Because if they do clean up their act and sort of thing, it's nice to have options, right?
Yeah.
At the moment, we're kind of tied in. We either go YouTube or Twitch, but YouTube
is better for what we do here.
Yes.
Which is
the live streaming isn't really like. I think for a smaller streamer, it'd be harder to the discoverability is shit anyway on Twitch, but on YouTube, the infrastructure is in place on Twitch to make your life easy, to make it easy for your community, whether it be through the follows, the subs, the gifted subs, everything. Twitch has got
we got affiliated, and people don't give a shit about us.
Twitch has been able to wrap a nice little bow around it. They're a little bit conniving with their revenue shares and everything like that. But
as previously stated, they have got a lot to outlay as well.
But yeah, we will. Like I say, we will see. I think it's too early in Kick to say whether or not they will. They've got a lot to sort out, but if they sort it out, they could be the first because of the backing they've got from a multi-billion-dollar corporation in stake. They could be a legit contender in the streaming space.
And the only real one, if they keep to what they're doing, obviously, kids, they can actually go and find some questionable content over there, as in hot tub bikini streams. But I think you told me yesterday they locking that down.
So they're pretty much following the same rule that Twitch have, which is you are allowed to do a hot tub stream. You're allowed to, but what you're not allowed to do is you're not allowed to wear lingerie. You're not allowed to wear
bikinis.
No, you're right. Sorry, you are allowed to wear bikinis. You're not allowed to wear lingerie. You are also. It was so weirdly put. The actual term was you are not allowed to do sexual acts for money. Now, when you put in a tweet, that we are banning you from doing sexual acts for money. When you just read that straight, you're like thinking, is it fucking
You're in blowjobs?
porno? What the fuck's going on over there, right? But what they actually meant by that, and they did bracket it, twerks, like twerking, like seductive dancing, where you're like bouncing jubblies and on the screen and whatnot.
Basically, kids, no free in the nipple. So
yeah.
No free in the
and so they're obviously, that is their first moderation step, which I think that comes in like next week or something. Because I follow, and I know this because I follow Kick on Twitter, just so I like to keep
ahead of the curve.
Yeah, because you never know. You just never know.
It's good to know. Because again, I think that, well, quite rightly saying, I think that it's going to go through quite a few iterations before it gets to where it's going to be, and that might not be for another year, kids.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that you shouldn't go to Kick. It's just at the moment, obviously, it's doing what it's doing. Just be mindful going to places where they're doing stuff illegally, so to speak, so you don't get yourself tarred with that brush in any way, shape, or form. I would advise, if you are going to be on Kick, don't do the illegal stuff, because at some point that
it's going to come down on you, yeah.
Right, and you don't want to be under it if Disney start fucking handing out lawsuits.
No, Disney are one you don't want to trifle with.
Fuck that.
I feel the thing that Kick has going for it is that Twitch is so massive now. Like I say, Twitch gets 1 billion views a month. It's got millions of streamers on there, millions of viewers on there, and I feel that it's a very bloated platform. And so discoverability is always very, very difficult. Now, Twitch, if Twitch were to sort out everything tomorrow, it would be a very appetizing prospect, even if they didn't offer 95/5, even if it was like 70/30, whatever. Just
you
because.
Twitch, you mean Kick, right?
Sorry, Kick. Yeah, sorry, Kick. That's what I meant. Yeah, it would be a very appetizing prospect, because when you. If it hits the stratosphere like Twitch did, and you get in at the ground floor, you could grow quite substantially, quite early on, before the bloat takes place and before everyone's got 100,000 people just playing fucking solitaire that they could watch. You know, if you get in at the ground floor early, with whatever you play, whatever you do, just chatting, whatever. You stand a chance to get a lot more eyeballs on you than you do when you're streaming with fucking 200 million other people at the same time, or something crazy like that.
So me and TJ entered into the streaming race pretty late into it, I guess you would say.
I got into it. COVID is what got me into it. So yeah, I've been streaming for just over 2 years now.
Same here. Mine was second year was this month, actually. I don't know the date.
Yeah, November. Mine was, I started November the 25th, 2021. No, 2020. Yeah, 2020. Sorry, 2020.
I think mine was 20.
Yeah, November 25th.
Mine must be 2020.
So it was the day after my brother's birthday.
Right. I remember. I'm sure it was April. I'm sure it's April when I started streaming. It was because I'd bought a stupidly expensive PC to play Star Citizen, and I had a camera and other things, and I was like, well, I suppose I could have a go at streaming. So
yeah, I got quite lucky starting into it, really, because a friend of mine was streaming Dead by Daylight. I didn't realise I'd never even played Dead by Daylight. Then when I found out he was streaming, I jumped into his stream. I was like, this game looks cool. It was on offer on the PlayStation, so I bought it. And then he was like, jumping on stream with me and play. And for about 2 months, I played with him religiously twice a week on stream. On his stream, people in his community got to know who I was. They then kind of like, oh, you should do your own stream. I bought a PS5 and a gaming PC. It was a ridiculously expensive month.
So that sounds like an expensive month, Peter.
And yeah, I started streaming my own Dead by Daylight content, and never looked back.
So you've been doing it for quite a while now. Although you have started venturing into a couple of other games recently.
Well, yeah, like I had this conversation with my chat earlier today. Like I kind of felt, so I've predominantly been a DBD streamer. I love DBD. I'm not gonna lie. Some people hate it. I like it. I don't like the shit that it's become on Twitter and
a bit of a hateful place at the moment.
Yeah, it's very, very toxic. But I love the game for what it is. Both sides, Killer Survivor. But I've just,
so it's an asymmetrical
4v1 horror game. Yes. Sorry.
So people are clear in case.
And I feel that like the last, so the last couple bits of DLC that have been released have not been very welcomed by the community, well received, yeah. And it just seems to have become a very hateful place. All of a sudden, it's become, and it's becoming more of a chore. But I kind of felt that like I built my community on this game. My community enjoy this game, enjoy playing this game. Even though the way I see streaming is, like for me watching a stream, it's more about the streamer than it is the game. The game is like a sub part of the stream. It's how I vibe with the streamer and like the backwards and forwards that we have, and that's how I try and be with my community. Very much like we go off on tangents and chats. Very much like this. You know, I mean,
there's a video game to watch.
We once had a 30-minute conversation about plugs, right? I mean, now it might sound boring, but it was riveting as fuck. All right, that's all I'm going to tell you.
Same.
So, but this week, like I knew I was spending a bit more time streaming like yesterday and today, so I thought I'd throw in some extra games. We played, like I say, Fortnite Hunt. Really enjoyed it. The community really loved it, and so I've kind of like until the next major DLC comes out, and we'll see what happens with that. I'm gonna not take a complete backward step from DBD, but like instead of streaming it 3 days a week, I might just stream it once a week and put some other stuff on the other couple of days. You know,
it's never going anywhere. It's always going to be there. So
yeah, exactly. It's just you know when you get like ground down by something, you're just like, oh, it's
a stream Apex dude I know about being ground down.
Less enjoyable to play it. You know.
Yes.
But I was happy because my community turned around and they were like, no, yeah, we'd love to see, you know, because it's like I want them to have enjoyment, and I always felt that their enjoyment come from what I was playing as well as like me as a streamer.
How you reacting?
But yeah, no, it was really good this weekend, and it kind of showed me that, you know, I can go a bit more variety and still keep everyone, including myself, happy. So.
I mean, I would argue that's one of the most important things while being a streamer is to try and keep yourself smiling.
Yeah.
Like I play Apex, so I'm never smiling because I'm shit.
No. But... I played Apex and that was fucking terrible, so I won't even go there. Human meat shield. That was what my job was in Apex today.
Oh, I kill people, but then I immediately get killed. Oh, no, okay. But obviously, just give myself a little bit of background. Obviously, I play Apex more or less. The times that I'm playing, you can see me try and fail at starters, and not because I'm crap pilot. I'm a very good pilot. However, the game is crap, and the game will kick me out at God knows when time. So if you see me do that, you'll probably see me get infuriated by the game just kicking me out. Aside from that, I play a lot of horror games. You'll find me playing Resident Evil whenever those new releases are out. I'm usually playing those immediately. TJ will tell you that I cheat. I'll tell you that I do cheat, definitely 100%.
Well, no. So I will just say, in Jay's defence, I walked in and Jay was playing Resident Evil Village for probably about the 6th time, but this time he was doing it. It was with.
I was just trying to do a quick run through, so I was like,
infinite. He had infinite ammo, and it was like, I was like, oh, Jay, you fucking cheated, mate. But he had already completed the game, so it was. You were literally just refreshing the story for the DLC, weren't you? Yeah.
I was like, the DLC's coming out, so I'm going to run through the entire game, but obviously I'm not going to do it properly because that's not what I'm playing it for. I've done this game properly 400 times. I'm not playing it through again. I love the game, don't get me wrong, but like there is something about going, right, hold on, how many bullets have I got? Okay, yeah, all right, how much space have I got? Okay, yeah, I'm good. I'm just going to go and kill this thing. Damn, I've run out of bullets. So I was like, no, I'm not doing any of that. I've got the good guns. I've worked my arse off to get the weapons in the game. You better fucking believe I'm doing it.
That's fair. I mean, it's not like it's Metal Gear Solid where, you know, depending on what ending you get, they'd give you the bandana, which gives you infinite ammo for the next time you play. And it's not even a cheat. It's actually like, you know, you don't have to get any outside help. It's literally a gift in the game.
Yeah, at the end of the game, you get the bandana or the stealth chip. Either way, it's making your game
both are awesome.
Easier. And anyone who's played Resident Evil knows that Resident Evil, in order to get unlimited weapons, it goes, no, right, well done, you finished the game. Now, have you ever considered running through the game really, really fast and not being killed at all and get the whole game done in 4 hours? And you're like, isn't it a 12-hour game? So, yep, you better get a fucking move on.
Dear.
So I have done that game ad infinitum. I've done it on the PlayStation 5. I've done it on the PC. I've done it on any other fucking console that I own, which is too many. Far too many. So I play a lot of Resident Evil. I've been playing through Resident Evil 4. Guess what? I've got an infinite rocket launcher on that as well. So
Isn't isn't it interesting that like you go on like How to Beat and it's like, oh, Resident Evil is like 12 hours. Oh, cool. But you can actually do it in 4. You're
yeah.
like, how the fuck did they manage to make a game where I can complete it in 4 hours? What? Like,
Yeah. I mean, I finished Resident Evil 3 remake. I think the fastest I did it was sub 2 hours. And that, don't get me wrong, that's only like a 7 hour game, I would argue.
that's mental.
But if
That's
you,
mental.
well, once you know where it's like anything. Once you know what you're doing and what you're picking up and where you're going, like a lot of the zombies in Resident Evil games,
Can run past.
yeah, you don't have to fight them. You just swerve them or shoot them once in the leg so they drop down and then just run past them. So you don't even waste much ammo. Obviously, the bosses in Resident Evil, especially Resident Evil 3, they're very much like, well, it's almost a timed event. You're going to put enough bullets into it until it goes into its next form, put a couple of more bullets into it, final form, and then you're going to get more or less a cutscene ending. So all you have to do is basically just run past things, grab the important item that opens the door, and then just skip cutscenes. Because the problem with Resident Evil 3 was the cutscene would also count to your time. So if you're ever doing a speed run, you're never watching any cutscene, which is why when I did Resident Evil 8, I was like, look, I'm going to show you the cutscene so you see the story, because in a minute we're going to do the DLC, which obviously I played the DLC as you meant to because I haven't got any infant weapons. And that was, I'll be honest, that was a great bit of DLC. It was a great bit of DLC. There was a bit in the house which had a horrible bit in the original game, and in the house they did this sort of mannequin puppet chasing you every time you turned your back. Fucking terrifying. Anyway, so yes, I love all those kind of horror games. I seem to went off a little bit of a tangent there. So yeah, just I suppose we should close this out. Shouldn't we? just whittled on and whittled on. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning.
It's what it is. It's what it is. I'm jumping off to watch the UFC in a minute, so I'm not going to bed.
Who's fighting? Who's fighting?
Actually, a local lad. So the main event is Max Holloway versus Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen is from Ipswich.
Oh, okay.
So who
do you want to win then? Or
I want Arnold Allen to win just because he's a local boy. Like literally grew up hour from me. I'm sorry, I've just seen a message that was in Discord. He's proper thrown me out. That's Rich, our compatriot. I've seen a message he posted in Discord earlier. It's just right. Anyway, so I would like him to win. Max Holloway's had his time. He's been champion, so I'd like Holloway to. I'd like Arnold Allen to win, but we'll see.
Which chance, or would you reckon? I realise we've gone to UFC.
A couple of years ago, people were saying that Max Holloway was pretty much one of the best, like pound for pounds. He got into a trilogy fights with Alex Volkanovski, who currently is the pound for pound number one. He's got very, very good hands, very good wrestling defense. He's good on the ground himself as well. Arnold Allen is more of a wrestler, although he has shown in recent fights that he can put his hands to good use, and he got a very good knockout of Dan Hooker recently, who's an Australian. It's going to be a very entertaining fight. I feel. I think it's going to go the distance, to be honest with you.
Well, I'm sure I'll catch up with you on that at some point. But I suppose we should end the show here, kids. So I hope you've enjoyed the film. I know we enjoed the film. I hope you'll...
Just quickly.
Oh, carry on. TJ's got something.
Did we have a potential for next week? The next film?
Oh, yes. I suppose we need to consider that. Have we got anything on the docket that we could pull from?
We did mention some things, but...
I thought we mentioned some films. I just can't think what they were.
Yeah, I can't remember though. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Normally we would have put a trailer at the end of this because I think you got a little bit of a...
The Hunt trailer was on. Yeah. It wasn't a copyright strike because it was advertising. It was an advertising thing, so it's not like we were showing. So yeah, it was you're using copyrighted content, but it's not against the TOS to use this copyrighted content.
Yeah, so we will let you know what we're going to watch, kids. I'm sure it'll be something interesting, funny, or thrilling. We will choose something along those lines, as we always do. We'll let you know if you're in our Discords. You will find out from there. If not, hopefully we'll see you next time, and you can watch your next film with us along as well. I think we have got a pod coming up next Saturday.
Yep, we are filming a pod on the 21st.
21st, that's correct. Yeah, 21st.
No, hang on. No, that's not right. No.
Day are we on here?
16th, so it's 23rd. 22nd.
22nd. Right, so we'll be doing.
We have no idea how calendars work.
No, we can't work this out. Yeah, so we'll be back on the 22nd. Me, Rich, and TJ will be doing an opinions pod, so you can catch that. And then by that time, we will know what film we're going to do next. So we will let you know. Right, guys. So this has been Opinions Mystery Movie Theatre. Hope you enjoyed watching The Hunt with us. I've been Firefly Zero, and I've been joined by TJ.
Yeah, Property J. Don't forget, like and subscribe. And if there is a particular film that you would like us to cover, then stick it in the comments below. Yeah, let us know, kids. Comments below. Anyway, click that like button, click that subscribe button, make sure you got notifications on, and we'll catch you next time. Bye, kids. Bye-bye.
Moist.